Hey. Hey. Oh shit, it's me too. What's poppin', dog? Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin'? Oh shit. What's good, little bitch ass, oompa loompa body ass chat? Picture's so fucking funny. Skirt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Russia now has a jet. Hey Penta, here's some meta. Hey bud, I know you just went live. Here's some meta. You didn't want to be surprised by anything, did you? Here you go. 2 minutes, that's a record. No, that's just instantly happens. Who said that shit? Who said that shit? Hey! They got 8 hours? Damn. Rip Bozo. Rip Bozo chatter. Did you hear Bloom might get fired? Hey! 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 Whoa! It's all meta down here. I know, some days I'm just like, I just shouldn't read the chat for the first 10 minutes. Some days I'm just like, I just should get in the server and just not read the chat. Because people just flock. People are like, here's this. Hey, what's up, man? I know you've been offline for, I don't know, 12 hours. Here's everything that happened. Here's the rundown. Just so you know, just so you're aware. Can I add the English tag? Why? Everyone knows I fucking speak it. English. There you go. There you go. America. American. Did you hear about how Wrangler is being fired for being a pussy pervert? You can't get fired for that. Ableists. Ableists? It's a disease. You bought a new headset? I need to get one too. My dent was getting pretty bad. It's not so bad now. But during the subathon, it was pretty... I had a crazy dent. What's the plan for today? I don't have a plan.
Long.
No plan. Free day.
That's so long.
All Wrangler? I don't know. I'm going to do whatever I want and you guys will watch anyways, or you won't. I don't care. I don't fucking know. I don't have a plan. Outlast? Maybe. We'll see. And we'll just see, dog.
That's so long.
We'll just see, yo. Whatever, man.
That's so long.
Join with the Russians? Here, just give me the keyboard. Here, just give me the fucking... Let me do it for you. Just let me fucking do it for you, man. Shit. No, I haven't gotten the script. Sunday's going alright. I'm excited to be off tomorrow. And Tuesday, that'll be dope. Excited for a few days off. Veil. Here's some meta. Here you... As if that shit was ever in character. Please! 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 Actually, please. I'm gonna have to start permabanning people. For fuck's sake. God, just please. 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 I've been live for 8 minutes.
That's so
It's 8.
long.
It's been 8 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just gonna start doing it.
That's so long.
One of those days? Well, fuck, man. I understand a lot's happening, but Jesus, can I please have fun? It's not fun for me when people spoil it. It's legitimately just not. God fucking damn. Holy fucking shit. Put into sub. It's subs doing it! It's subs! The subs are the one doing it! Fucking Jesus Christ! Good fucking Lord, you guys! What the hell is wrong with you? I know it's just like 3 people, but God fucking damn. Bro, that shit annoys the fuck out of me. That kind of shit makes me not even want to go live when shit is going on, because I just know I'm going to start the stream and it's going to be flooded with meta. God, man. Fuck, dude. Shit's annoying, dog. Just close chat. But sometimes the chat's funny. It's either chat's funny or annoying. And it's when the chat first, so when I first go live, it's usually just annoying.
That's so long.
All right. Good.
That's so long. That's so long.
All right, good. Up to Wrangler. Got nuked hard. You know, like angry Penta. Good point. Just permaban people that are putting meta in the chat. They can just appeal. I mean, you know, I'm not reading them, but they can just appeal. Yeah, I feel like it's not, this isn't a new thing. It's gonna be a lot today. Bro, I know. People are so fucking annoying. People are actually so fucking annoying, dude. Like, imagine seeing something happening and then just running over to other chats and just spamming it. It's like, what the fuck, man? Stream off to a wholesome start. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the stream you go to feel wholesome?
That's so long.
Ugh.
That's so long.
Alright, reeling it in. Shaking it off. Just permaban any meta. I don't care how long they've been subbed. Just fucking
That's so long.
do it to them. Do it to them, mods. Safety off.
That's so long.
Oh.
That's so long.
Safety off the American way.
Ricky got his arms and legs from Uchiha Jones.
Ugh!
That's so long.
Hey! Uchiha Jones.
Hi, Cal.
Hello. Ugh. Hey, what the hell is this?
That's what?
Who put all this vodka in here?
Apparently it happened yesterday.
What? Well, get it out.
I'll work on it right away. I will try my best. Normally if you just shoot the bottles, they break, so. See if I can smash them.
That's so long.
Oh, it worked! Oh,
Oh,
God.
it does work. Good.
We're cleaning up the captain's office. Don't worry about it.
Good.
All right.
Bitch. Bitch, bitch. Alright, so what's going on today?
I don't know. I just got on duty, but apparently we're at war.
Yeah, we've been at war.
Uh,
The Russians
I don't know.
fucking
Everyone's
nuked
dressed
us.
in like military outfits.
What?
Everyone's at Legion Square. I don't know what's going on.
We're not the military.
Stubble was screaming World War III is here or something.
Oh no. Is Pred fist fighting the Russians at the Legion Square?
He might be fisting them, so I'm not too sure.
Okay. Skirt. Suarez, what are you doing? Ugh.
Suarez!
Goddamn interceptor drivers, they can never leave their cars.
What? You're an interceptor.
Excuse me?
What happened to the wheels on this one?
Well, that's an SIU on.
Oh, this is a tri-interceptor. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it's a tri interceptor.
Yeah,
You gotta
put it
put
away
it
and get it
away.
back out.
Is that? I'm just taking it up the road.
You gotta put it away.
Triceptor.
Okay. Am I explaining?
Good night. Night.
Oh. Well,
What the hell is this?
I was with them, okay, the whole time because I went to the hospital because he was dying.
Alright.
So I was there with Gino
Yeah, you're
and
losing your
him,
hair too,
and then
right?
they
Mine's
went
starting
all
to fall
fucking
out.
haywire.
I
They
was
were like,
nuked.
oh god, we gotta stop.
Oh, is that something to do with
Night
this?
And the Russians.
Maybe. What the hell's going on
And-
over there?
Relations have gone south.
Yeah, they
had a
went
Cold
south when they
War all
nuked
day.
us.
Yeah, we've been in a Cold War all day. They've been given
God damn it,
permission
we
by
should've
the
fucking
Senator
ocean dumped his
DW
ass.
to have their embassy here in exchange for a missile launcher, but it didn't stop there. Things went bad when we accidentally shot one of theirs and they shot one of ours and kidnapped.
What?
They've had aircraft flying around all day. They now have armed people inside, and the mayor and Sheriff Carl Pratt are also discussing with that diplomat.
Okay.
Oh, also,
Senate-
the Los Angeles military is now in order.
Yeah, and more BBMC apparently that was coming during the
Well, there's no high school here. How do we have a military?
The senator
All right.
created it.
I think
with Pratt as the
I think
general.
we need a covert op here. To let you know what the fuck's going on. Is that you,
Okay.
Mueller?
Things got
Nah,
real
it's
messy
Pez.
real quick.
So
Mueller, how
the Senate
fuck
are allowing
did
the
you lose a
Russians to
weapon
be
to
here.
an unarmed man?
Yeah, but now they don't want them to be here.
Yeah, I know.
Doing crazy shit.
Fucking damn it.
Okay, but
Good
an
thing he's
embassy
the
doesn't
director
mean
now.
that they can launch nukes at us
You are,
from
are you all right?
our. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I
Where's
agree.
Pred?
I'm ready to storm it. Pred, he's inside. Roll on channel 10.
Lieutenant General or communication.
Is that the mayor?
That's the mayor, dog.
Mickey!
Actually insane.
Not fucking good!
Yeah, what the fuck happened to you?
His face go.
I was nuked.
All right.
Hey.
Finally, we've reached terms in a nuclear
All right,
deterrent.
just let her go.
Okay, hold on.
Someone with
Drop
a
her off
baton
somewhere.
with a
What's
logo out
happening?
of the truck.
Do
The
what you
Senate
can.
gave them an embassy.
Be back.
We're going to the captain's office to discuss.
Let's go. Let's go discuss this. We'll figure out what we do from here.
Hey, before you go, you need to know this.
What?
All right, come over here. You two, or
We landed the Black Frog in the middle of the street.
All right, I am pretty far out of the loop here.
That was Doug 1. Where's Tony at?
Doug 1.
Mr. Wrangler, is that you?
Yes, it's Captain Wrangler.
He's moving that.
Are you okay? You don't.
No, I'm
you
not
don't look
okay. I
too
was
good.
nuked. This is
Oh,
what war looks like.
You're a fucking
War!
soldier. Yeah, my respects, sir.
That's so long.
Alright, we're pulling out. Alright, so here's the thing that's going to be happening. We've come to terms for the time for the Russian embassy. We're at a complete military standstill. Feel free to abandon the border, but if you are going to stand the border, do not walk onto their land. They are aware that if anybody who walks off there with a visible gun or anything is going to be arrested. They are not going to harbor any criminals from us. And they will also allow us to question them in incidences where we believe that there may be potential Russian involvement with crime. The Cold War is over, boys, and America's won. Hell yeah! Go, General Brad. All right, so let's go into the captain's office. Wrangler, is this what war looks like?
Yeah. This is the true spoils of war.
God, you look like you've seen better days.
I have. Days before nuclear days. I thought it was real
All right,
snow.
we're gonna head into the captain's office. Feel free to join us.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, Tony.
Tony?
oh, more alcohol.
The mayor.
All right. Oh yeah, where did the mayor go?
He ran
We'll wait for the
away on
mayor.
the phone.
Should be back inside any second. He knows we're about to have a conversation. All right, well, I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'll be right back. I'm starving. I'm fucking starving. Hey, Mayor, I'll be right back into the
That's so
captain's office. Don't start the
long.
conversation without me. I need food bad.
Yes, of course.
What What
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, something on your face there, Ring.
That's scabbing. From the radiation.
God, what happened? Wrangler, what happened?
Oh.
I was nuked. I was in the middle of the current Russian embassy when they nuked their own land.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they do have nukes.
So that wasn't shaving or. You know,
I
we
still
thought
haven't
you
lost
were.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't do this shaving. No.
I'm going to be in my head for one moment.
Okay.
He's yeah, go for it. He's on the phone right now. What's going on?
All right, at ease, everybody.
The militia's doing what? You hold tight. A firm, just hold tight, all right?
What the hell happened?
Okay, so here's the long and short of it. While you were inside, Bass, we had one of our own with Bass. Once he got out of the hospital, he decided to start a militia. Took out a Bearcat, and he's recruiting BBMC, Chang Gang, and a bunch of others.
This is why I asked for the death penalty. It's on the docket. Look what I said 2 weeks ago. This guy's gonna start a fucking militia.
Wait, did you actually make that statement?
Yeah. Go read it.
Oh my God, that's.
Hold on, you actually made that direct quote?
Yes. Go read the fucking docket. I said that this was what I said. This is what's gonna happen. This is why I asked for the death penalty.
You actually called him starting a militia.
Wow. Well, either way, his militia is
hard always being
now
right.
approaching the Russians. So anything you just did may get thrown out the window.
Well, hold on. This could be good. What if Russia goes to war with Changang and they nuke Little Seoul? What if Russia goes to war with Korea Plaza?
Say that again.
Yeah, what if Russia goes to war with Changang, you know? What if Russia
That's
nukes Korea?
A good
Plaza.
idea.
Yeah, maybe
So
we
what
should
you're
just
saying
let
is
that happen.
misdirect the Russians
Well, what do you
towards
guys
the gang.
think's more logical to happen? Russia and Changang forces,
Just to let
or
you
them
know,
go to
the
war? Let's be
Bass
honest.
is marching on the embassy right now.
Marching on the Russian embassy.
Yes.
Okay, but hear me out. If Changang joins Russia, then we can charge them with treason.
I mean, if they're actively going to disavow the United States,
I think we let this
then we can
happen.
just- I mean, yeah, if we let this happen, we can get Bass, we can get them all, we can throw them. They'll be in jail for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will be in jail for so long that there'll be changes to the treason charge. Okay, that's how long they're going to be in jail.
Probably instantly.
Sorry, I was thinking about coffee. Yeah, I mean, listen, if the Russians want to have an embassy, thank you for that straw cop, Leon. Appreciate that. If the Russians want to have an embassy, that's all
Capleon
fine.
isn't
I mean,
here.
we're just going.
What?
Yeah, he is.
He's right there.
He's literally standing next to me. How do you think he just handed me a straw?
Well, I just handed him the straw. What do you want to
Oh
say?
Thank
shit!
you
I
for the
thought
straw.
Capleon was
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Okay.
He's
Do you
been in
want
our
to?
department
Do you want a
for
coffee?
almost a year and a half.
What?
Let me just.
Do you want a coffee?
Yeah, no, I got one. I got one right
Yeah,
here. You want one?
hold on, let me. Hold on, let me
Okay.
just put the
Hold on.
straw in.
Cheers.
So the real question is, what is Bass doing right now? And should we just arrest him for it and throw him in?
Yes, what Bass is doing is illegal, and we should arrest him for it. That is something we can handle in our own city. That's not dealing with Russians. I don't have to worry about nuclear war then. If Bass is recruiting a militia, he's trying to overthrow the state.
That's
100%.
damn it! I'm putting this on the docket. This is going to reinforce why this man needs the lethal injection.
Well, I don't know about lethal injection, but I think doing something needs to be done. I honestly have no idea what the fuck he's thinking. He's running off like no information right now.
He's not thinking, Knight. That's what he's doing. He's not fucking thinking. He's a fucking war
damn it!
criminal right now.
Can you guys just?
Why did we not ocean dump him? That option was right there. Why the fuck did we bring him to the hospital?
We should have just fucking killed him when we were there. We should have just fucking killed him and been done with it. Sorry, we were operating. We can't talk.
I have an idea.
So, what's the idea, Knight?
If he's where we think he is, you know what crystal knock is?
What's I'm not familiar. Is anyone in here familiar?
Crystal knock?
All right. So where I'm getting at is, let's get one of our snipers up on the roof, and we take him out, and then we say it was the Russians. When the Russians question us and say, "Hey, why are you saying it's us?" We're going to say, "Well, that's what our information leads to." But you know what? We're going to keep that on the table, and we're going to try to keep this peace treaty alive. Gives us a card, gets rid of Bass, and gives us an upper hand.
Well, we need someone who can. But first, I mean, all right. So hold on. Are we going after him as the military, or are we going after him as the PD?
That's so long.
We had so the military
Okay.
will
Both.
just kill his ass, but the
Hey,
PD
guys.
will apprehend him.
Hey guys,
Well,
I'm worried that
Make
things
a
are
task
spiraling a
force.
little bit.
Look, we're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
Knight, I think it's a good plan. You gotta understand something, Wrangler. We're appointed the military now, so it's.
What do you mean we?
Senate made me Senator DW made me the general of the Los Santos military.
Why would we want to be
I
the
got
military?
confirmation from Judge Crane that I am a commander-in-chief, by the way.
Wait,
I
what?
am
No, why? We don't want to be the military. The military has.
We're
These
only
cops
the
have-
military in situations like this, Wrangler. That's all.
No,
Now
no,
listen.
no. Cops have way more rights than the military do.
Exactly. That's why. Listen. Okay.
We're not going to kill Bass. If anything, we're going to apprehend him and push charges on him the way that we should, because we're not operating the military unless he gets involved with the Russians, and then World War III starts. It's not a military operation unless those Russians are involved.
People are
That's the
question
only
marking,
grounds
don't
that we
know.
have to operate on as per the Senate. It's strictly for dealing with the Russians. If Bass is associated with the Russian threat, then the military gets involved. But at the time being, we are going to conduct ourselves as officers and get Bass. I think we do have to get Bass off the streets in interrogation.
Okay. So I'm just trying to get caught up here.
A lot to get caught up on, Wrangler. It's going to take me like 10 minutes to explain everything to you. So I can if you want to, because you are a victim of war.
Let me just try to real quick. So Russia today, I'm assuming there was some sort of
Russia
act
and
of war.
Cuba. They're working
Russia and
together.
Cuba's
Russia.
every time they do this. So they're working together. And they made some sort of attack against us, I'm assuming, yes?
It's not that they made an attack, it's that they set up on American soil. They have an embassy that's been set up by the Senate, but there was they were being very threatening towards us on American soil. They were disrespecting American soil. They were flying in our airspace. We suspect, right, Mickey? We suspect that they've been flying in our airspace, but they're saying
I suspect they were trying to kill me the other day.
Yeah, they
Well,
definitely.
we have been dealing with Russians, but they affirm that they are not those Russians, and that they are in fact real Russians, and that those Russians have no involvement with Russia as a whole, but maybe a
Like a no true Scotsman, but a Russian man. Yeah.
Okay, so then why would... Okay, so they're saying they're peaceful. You talked to them. You came to terms. Whatever, right? So that's all fine. So then why is Bass trying to set up a militia?
Because Bass is Knight has to... Now, this is where Knight will come in. Bass is extremely uninformed. Knight, tell them what happened at Guantanamo.
So
Guantanamo.
so we set up Guantanamo Bay on behalf of, with approval by the Senate. It's going to be taking over Burn Island, where we put any defectors on a 24-hour investigative hold in order to assess whether or not they are, in fact, Americans or defectors. In the event they are outside the line of, coverage by the Constitution of the United States, well, we do a couple, advanced military tactics in order to an advanced interrogation to figure out what it is that they're trying to do. Nonetheless, as we had a defector and non-American in our custody, and we're trying to figure things out, Bass gave me a phone call, asked me what was going on. I mentioned Guantanamo. He's like, "What are you talking about? I need to know all the details." I'm like, "Bass, well, you need to get that. You need to get those details from the general. I'll give you a call in like 2-3 minutes." Next thing you know, I arrive at the island, and Bass is coming down and trying to, effectively try to figure everything out and get in the way. Fast forward, he attempts to help one of our hostages get away, and now he's got a military. TLDR, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, and he's making some rash decisions.
Kind of missing out the
Brian,
point,
I like the
part
military
where,
accent you've developed. That's a good touch.
you're missing the
which
point
one?
That somehow that Bass got shot during all this.
Hoorah, brother.
Bass got himself
Yeah,
shot.
that's
Bass
the
tried
one.
to kill one of our guys.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so if you guys have set up a Guantanamo and you're going to take people there to waterboard them, why would Bass oppose that?
Good question. Bass has found.
Isn't that kind of his whole thing?
I think Bass just decided to be an extreme contrarian upon arrival at the island. So that's
liberal
probably the...
pussy?
I feel like
Agreed.
Bass is the farthest thing from a liberal pussy. He's tortured people. It's on record.
Wait,
I'm
didn't
gonna
he
get
actually?
Bass. All right, here, hold on real quick.
I don't want to get
I'm gonna
derailed too
call
much.
Bass.
Sure.
And we're gonna get him in this office right now.
Call
to
Bass.
explain himself.
I love it when we call Bass.
I'm going to get some food. Does anyone need anything?
Good, I just
Okay.
ate. Thanks.
Who, is this Orjo?
What the fuck happened to your face?
Oh
I
my
need you to
god.
come to
I
the
was fucking
captain's
nuked.
office.
That's so
Oh,
long.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Judge Ingle.
You know, when you walk in as a woman and people are like,
Bass
why the
is
fuck
on
does
his-
Crane look like that? I say, hey, leave him alone. He's in drag. So that was rude.
Yeah, my bad. You're kind of scary like that.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Well, that too.
No. No, I'm not. This is a curse. Death would have been a gift.
Okay.
Hello.
Don't look at me. I'm a freak.
Okay. Do you want some pizza though?
No. Freaks don't get pizza.
Wrangler, what happened?
I was nuked.
You're
I'm
not a
so
freak.
sorry. Stop it! Leave him alone!
I'm not. I said he's not a freak.
Leave him alone! What can I do to help?
To defend him, I'm not
Nothing.
insulting him,
Oh, break all the mirrors in the PD.
Okay, I can do that. What else
Yeah.
can I do?
That'll be good for now.
Okay. What's going on, by the way? Were you filled in?
I'm getting filled in right now.
Are you okay? Okay. Don't trust anyone.
What?
Crane, what can we do about Eugene Zuckerberg? He's currently taking up arms at the Russian embassy.
shit.
What?
I don't know. You know, he
What the fuck?
He took. Yeah,
Fuck,
Bass
man.
is working on his steps. You know,
Well-
Zumba
Why is
or
your
something.
arm so small? Your
Jesus
arm's
Christ,
so
Bass, what the hell happened to you?
Jesus, Bass.
You look like shit.
Bass,
Oh my
you look like a
fucking
wedding
God.
cake, you fat fuck.
What?
Why are you wearing a fucking visor? Are you in the PGA Tour on the women's side?
Sunburn, asshole. It's simple as that. I was walking a
You know,
lot.
that doesn't cover your head, moron.
Covers your face. That's the most important thing.
Walking where to the
Jesus
donut
Christ.
shop? Jesus.
Yeah,
The
Jesus
sugar's
fucking
gone to your
Christ,
brain
Bass.
too. You can't even banter correctly. Someone get this man some fucking help.
You look like Jonah Hill on his bad weeks.
It's like
you
Jonah
don't
Hill
want to talk.
from
Look at
War
your face,
Dog.
Wrangler.
You look like.
Oh
me if
yeah,
had
but I
the
mean,
other
I had a
type of
nuke dropped on
diabetes.
me. I had no control over that.
Yeah, at least he has.
You
a
did that to
story.
yourself.
Yeah, Wrangler at least
Huh?
has a story. He goes
I
to
had
a
a burger
bar, he
dropped
gets
on
to
me,
tell the
so-
guy, you know, look at you,
Yeah, I
Bass.
can
I mean,
see that on
no
your
offense,
face.
but
Yeah, I mean, this is from.
damn.
I get medals for this. I get a Purple Heart for this. You
My
get a
pink
straight
ass
talking
hurts
to from your
looking at you.
doctor.
McDonald's for making him fat.
Hey, you know, actually, we might have a solution here, boys. If don't you like become sickly and lose a lot of your nutrients if you get irradiated? Maybe we just throw Bass in the blast zone and then 2 birds, 1 stone. Think the Russians would
geese,
accept
no-
that?
they're not a shooting
Radiation's
range
already
anymore.
been. It was
Wait,
a
what's
short.
the
It was
other-
a
what's
very
the other
small
bird?
bomb, small nuclear arms.
Oh,
that
I
they
mean,
used,
we
the
appeased the
radiation's already
Russians, you know?
dissipated.
Bass, you look like you should be pissed off at Taylor Swift right now.
Bass, you got fucking mustard and ketchup on your vest.
Yeah. I was eating some Burger Chef food before I got here.
Look like you're first in line at the meet
Fat.
and greet.
Oh, so the war is over, huh, Fred?
Yeah, the war is over.
The
we
war is
already
over.
took care of everything. The war is at a standstill, we should say. War is never over.
So it's paused.
We're at a standstill. We've come to appropriate terms until they violate them. Once they
Listen.
violate them, we'll deal with them.
Bass, have you ever read 1984?
Is that a book?
Oh my God.
Why would he ask if you read it if it wasn't a book? But you think it is a fucking
not a
poem?
menu. He
You think
is
it's
not read it.
magazine.
Yeah, it's the only thing
Could have been a
Bass reads is a
magazine.
fucking
Could have been a
menu.
magazine.
Do you
Well,
think
I
those
mean,
are
to
the
be
numbers
fair-
next to the combo meals?
To be fair, Animal Farm was not a book, wasn't it? A novella, or it was. What was
what?
Animal
Make
Farm?
your fucking point, Mickey. Go ahead.
Nerd.
Oh, sorry. My point is this, Bass. We are not at war with Russia, and we were never at war with Russia. There was never a war. Now,
Right.
should we end up being at war with them again? Then we were always at war with them. Do you understand that?
I see.
Well said there, Mickey. Well said.
What about the actions taken on the island? Okay, because there's some serious.
Those
fucking
actions were condoned in the name of the military and in the name of America.
Right.
Okay, everything we did there was just keep America safe under the guidance of the goddamn government.
Right.
Now, if you have a problem with what we did, prove it.
Well, I'm a victim.
Prove what happened
Okay,
there.
I'm a walking example. What happened at the goddamn island?
Right, you ain't walking.
Bass, as much as I love you, accessory to terrorism is a very serious crime.
Oh, so you're gonna threaten me with terrorism now, Brian? Huh?
I'm threatening
what you. Guys did
I'm
was
asking
acts of
you.
torture.
Acts of torture.
All
Not
of you should
half of
get
it, it was
terrorism for
murder.
pushing these shit cases on the docket and making me lose my fucking mind, you mental terrorist.
Well, blame Wrangler
Hey.
and Fred. They started it.
Hey, I have a good case.
No, you don't. I didn't do shit.
No, you did exactly.
Everything that's there.
Literally,
all
he
Yeah.
predicted what you were going to do today.
I
So I
did.
don't even fucking know how.
Actually, Crane asked the death penalty are sure, and I said, yeah, this man's going to start a militia. And that was 2 weeks ago.
Militia.
I
Wish
can't
started
vouch for that,
militia.
actually. That is what he said.
And I was right. Again.
I was saving Los Santos.
Bass, what is all this about you starting a militia?
None of your damn business. Corrupt mayor.
I'm sorry.
Puts
Well,
him in the
Bass, are
cuffs.
you acting as the militia right
Hold
now?
on. I do got to say one thing, though.
I
That was
think they
kind of
have
interesting.
cussed
So Zuckerberg, if he is technically not a U.S. citizen, he claims that he has a recording of Mickey admitting to fraud and embezzlement. And there's no wiretapping laws on Russian soil, so there might be a problem here.
If I'm not mistaken,
please tell him to release it by all means.
So one thing I'm going to point
Eugene
out
also
is
lies a lot, so who the fuck knows?
the Senate did mention that we're to respect any dual citizenship that may exist. So if there's anything happening on Russian soil, unless they actually defact, unfortunately, it may not hold up.
That
Am I wrong? But isn't that what they said, Pride? Something along those lines.
Wait, Crane makes a good point.
Close to it.
Do they actually have any? Do they have less rights on their soil? Do they have any rights? I don't think they have rights over there.
It's being the Senate is looking. It's legislation number 22. They are a sovereign nation.
Yeah, but
It's like
what
an
does that
embassy.
mean?
It's actually recognized as
Okay,
an
look.
embassy.
No,
which
no, no.
means
It's not
looked at-
legislation. It's the Vienna Convention. Essentially, one of those conventions is such that they have sovereignty in an embassy. So their land, which is the four corners of that, the square building with the flags on it, that entire portion of land is essentially not the U.S. or not Los Santos or anything. It is Russia for all intents and purposes.
That's how embassies work. Yep.
Yeah.
But we do have to be careful with the dual citizen stuff. So
Yeah, if people have dual citizenship, they can come and go from the embassy as they please. However, if they do commit any kind of crime and then try to use the embassy as a safety blanket, the only way that works for them is if they never step foot on American soil again. If
Well, the
they do
Russians have
so,
already-
then they're open.
Hey, where's
The
Bass
Russians
at?
have already
Let's go.
informed us.
Right there.
All right, well,
I
you
gotta
guys good
talk
luck
to
with
you,
your
sir.
country negotiation. I'm gonna go back to being a police officer.
wait, oh
Who's
my
that?
God, is that LeBron James?
Yes,
Who
sir.
the fuck is that?
It's
Oh my
LeBron
God.
James.
Bass, I gotta talk to you over here, man.
Who's
What did you say
LeBron
about the
James?
Russians? The basketball player or some such? I don't know.
The
I like
Russians
football.
said
That guy's a
they gave us
basketball
our word they're not going to harbor
Yeah.
any fugitives, whether they are Russian or not. Any crimes committed on American soil, they will hand them over.
All right. Well, that works for me. I don't got no
Um,
problems.
Knight Wrangler, I think it's time we start building a case here against.
The Russians.
All right, that's my cue. Y'all have fun.
All right,
That's-
see you,
yeah,
Crane.
you have a good one.
Yeah, but hey, Crane, if you listen to this, you can be involved, but then not have to worry about the, what happens
The
outside
paperwork.
of it.
Yeah, but I don't
exactly.
trust anyone else to deal with shit like this.
God fucking.
Those
damn it.
boys couldn't. Never mind.
Hey, I
I'm
gotta.
gonna be
Hey,
polite. Have a
actually,
good day.
hey, I have a lawyer
Yeah.
and a judge that need to make contact. By the way.
With me?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you an email about it.
All right. See you later. Oh, I'll be in the digital den. My phone will not be on, but if you walk in person, I might.
Cop
respond.
RP so hot right now? You mean
All right, perfect.
military
Yeah, I know,
RP?
man. Crazy.
You know him?
Yeah, I know LeBron.
Mayor, we're going to start building.
Yeah,
a
we go
case
way
against
I thought he'd be taller.
Yeah, you'd be
Against Trooper
surprised.
Bass?
Yeah, we're going to be building another case against Trooper Bass. If he's plotting any type of treasonous activities, we're going to go after him to the highest capacity within the laws of Los Santos.
I'm gonna be honest with you there, Pred. I don't think he's gonna get involved via this. I think there's bigger fish to fry. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna protect Bass in most cases, but I think this is one of those ones where I don't even think he knew what the hell he was doing the past hour. I think there'll be
Well, he seemed
maybe-
very uninformed. He was grandstanding on us at Guantanamo, but he had no idea why he was even there. He caught wind that some things were going on.
Wow, I don't know what they're
Guantanamo,
talking
and
about at all.
He came there and he tried preaching to us on his high horse about how our actions are unlawful, when in fact we're We're operating as we should.
I just worry that case goes up like a week from now. He's gonna be like, I don't know what this is, and then it gets the troopers get involved. Might set off the direction, you know, from the bigger line of sight here with the Russians.
Well, I mean, if Bass is up to something, doesn't he deserve to have his day in court, especially?
Oh, 1,000%. If he is, I just don't think he is. I think whatever just happened is completely off his mind.
If he persists past this point in time, then we go after him.
Correct. Yeah, otherwise it may just be a major waste of time, right?
I see what you're saying.
So do we have a spy in there yet?
We do, Peach. Gunner.
Okay, do we have an actual spy in there?
He's not defected. He's got dual citizenship. He's just gone on vacation.
Gunner's on vacation over there. He's been there all day.
Okay, Gunner is gonna get addicted to drugs. I'll handle the spy.
What am I supposed to do with regards to all this? What do you want me to do moving forward, Galbraith? I know I'm the one who's supposed to know, but I don't know, man.
We're at a standstill. Okay.
Okay.
We keep
Very
an eye
well.
on them, and if they step out of bounds, then the military comes back in, and then you know, you can start trying to file some executive orders. Just neutralize the threat.
All right. Very well. Give me 1 second, Pred. I gotta. Yeah.
What did y'all agree on in there, Pred?
We agreed on a couple things. Nobody's going to be held in that. No criminals are going to be held in that embassy. They're going to be handed right over to us. Nobody in that embassy is going to commit crime. They're going to, when they're outside of the embassy, they're going to follow American law. And they assured us that there is no war looming over the horizon.
Well, but what about the nukes?
They said they don't have any nukes.
We were nuked.
That's what I told them. They said they don't
Oh
have any
shit!
more.
Gunner's calling.
Tried calling me. Maybe you should answer.
Hey, what's going on, comrade?
Hey, I'm being told that there's a cop on our force that doesn't know how to read.
What is it like?
Well, that's not a requirement.
There's a cop named Clay Kona on the force that doesn't know how to read. I'm requesting that he be fired immediately.
Okay.
Oh, I like Clay Kona.
Yeah, I like Clay Kona too. I actually like him more than you, Mayor.
Yeah, he actually respects authority. Like, none of our cadets do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a great cadet. He just, I mean, we can't. So what
He's
if
just
he has,
reading.
yeah, I mean, as long as he knows his numbers, and that's good
He's
enough
not
for us. He can do a
stupid.
time and fine. He just can't write a report.
Yeah, I mean, as
I wanna
long as he
meet
can
with
read
him.
Miranda rights.
Next
Why?
time he's on duty, I'd like to meet with him. Please let me know when he is.
All right, we'll do, Mayor. Hey, good
Okay.
work today. By the way, you were I'm glad you were.
I
here,
feel like
man.
I
You
didn't do
really
anything.
Did a lot, Mayor. You did a lot.
I have
we'll go
bad
out there and
news,
patrol.
by the
See you
way,
guys
gentlemen.
later.
What's that, Mayor?
I can't run for a third term
Long.
Oh. Well, yeah, we knew that.
until after someone else serves as mayor, and then I can run again.
Chang Gang wants to attack the Russians.
Good. Yeah, good. Let him do that.
Hey, why does Chang
Come
Gang
down
wanna
to
attack
Mission
the
Row.
Russian?
All right, bye.
Wait, are we supposed to stop that because that could be an act of war?
No,
What
let
if it was
them.
Bass that gave the orders.
Well, if they attack Russia, then they are terrorists at that point.
That's true. If they, I mean, honestly, if they attack that embassy, they're terrorists. And if
Actually,
Bass
yeah.
gives
We
us
do.
orders-
We
Listen,
don't know.
We do not support any. We, the state of Los Santos, do not support, nor do we have any affiliation with Chain Gang. Therefore, if they do that and they're saying they're doing it under Bass's orders, then we have to charge Bass with terrorism and charge all of Chain Gang with terrorism.
And it'll be that easy, folks.
That's it.
It will be that easy.
Yup.
All right. Huh. You should call Bass and make sure he didn't do anything stupid tonight. You should look out for him. You should call Bass and make sure he did not.
He has literally lost his mind. It took him 5 minutes to come down to Guantanamo, get himself. He went from I don't want to get involved to in 5 minutes. He's just destabilizing everything, just based off whatever fucking illusion is in his mind.
I'm sorry.
Guy's lost his mind.
Listen, I know you guys are excited here, but just let him do this.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, just let him do it. And then, as you said, any attack against the embassy is terrorism.
And if he does do it as a militia, he is, by the Senate's own words, below the military, right? It goes police department, military. Well, militia obviously comes afterwards, right?
Well, yeah, a militia is inherently political. I mean, that's
fuck.
Listen, here's what
That's
we
the whole
gotta
point.
do.
So long.
You're actually 100% right. Let's go down to the digital den. Let's change into our cop. Actually,
Bro, I am not playing WoW. Fuck that shit.
No, we're gonna go down there.
Yeah,
and
I don't
talk
want to do
Crane,
that.
get
It
him to
smelled
make a
so
state
bad in there.
announcement so that people are aware that if they attack an embassy,
No,
that it's
no,
terrorism.
no, we don't want them to be aware.
So you want to do what I was saying earlier, which is let something happen, and then we use it to our advantage.
Yes. Let him do it.
So we want, I mean, this is kind of CIA shit, you know, let the terrorism happen, and then we use that, you know, to, yes, okay, yeah, you know what, fuck it, yeah, I'm down.
All right, I'm on board.
Just let him fucking do it.
Be really good for our case, getting him the fucking death.
It'll be good for our case, and if Russia's here to stay, why not strengthen our alliance with them and use it against the real terrorists in the city, gang compounds?
Holy fuck.
Actually, pretty. All right, look. Conversation doesn't leave this room.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, firm.
Jenny, are you able to? Is Angel able to come around so that we can?
He was around. He was around.
I'm gonna see if I can get her to come around, and same with Martel. I don't think Rhodes.
I think she was around for like 2 hours.
Now, when do we start up a military checkpoint in front of the embassy?
This morning.
Yeah, we already had it.
Okay, good. We're checking passports and all that?
Yep.
Good, perfect.
Yeah, I'm checking for papers.
Well, I think I'm going to get back out there, see how things are going.
All right.
Let me know if you need anything. Appreciate it, sir.
Gunner's back from vacation.
All right, let's see what he's found out.
Alright. I don't care about the Russians right now. I need to deal with this thing tomorrow. I need some stuff from you, Fred.
What do you need?
I need you to speak to Lang about who's actually invited, because you're both having discrepancies, and I know you're like, hey, I'm the rule here, but I kind of don't want to fight with him the day off.
But what are the discrepancies? Because I'm fine with it just being PBSO and
You want senior plus, that's it.
we should have all the PBSO.
Hey, what time is that at tomorrow?
Hours after the last tsunami.
I think it's like an hour or two after.
How long is that going to
2
run?
hours after the last tsunami. About an hour.
Maybe I'll pop an off stream.
Yeah, it's the big unveiling. New uniforms, new cars, new everything.
What's going on?
Fucking submarine. It's been very tense, Gunner. It's been very.
Yeah, maybe I'll pop in for an hour.
It's just a small. It's just a little thing.
Hey, you should be there, Wrangler.
So right now, the people that I have officially written down that we do want there are PBSO Officer Plus, Department...
Hey, Wrangler, looking good.
High Command,
Hey,
Troopers,
Gunner.
Cerberus, and DOJ.
Did you find
Alright.
anything out, or did you just do drugs?
Find anything out about what?
So long.
Oh, the Russians?
Oh yeah, tons. I've got dual citizenship now.
Okay.
And I also got another contribution, and I made another video, campaign video.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
So what'd you find out?
They're a really great group of guys.
Good.
Look,
See?
they
Okay. Yep.
See, they gave me this right here.
Sure. So that's what happened, huh?
And I'm an emerging Russian hard dance artist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been producing their music.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like
so-
you do for North Korea, no different.
Okay, well, that is completely different. The North
is
Koreans
that
are sensible
different?
people who have never successfully nuked anyone.
Okay, well, that just sounds like you joined the losing side and I joined the winning side to me.
Winning what?
Well, I'm with people that have successfully nuked people, you know? That just means...
Yeah,
Oh,
I was told not to bring, you know, certain.
Okay, this
politics
is
into
our
but
spy?
You're saying that, you know, people that listen. I'm just gonna say of countries that have successfully nuked other countries. I mean, not to like, you know.
Stop raining on our parade, Mayor.
Yeah, what do you mean? Russian nuclear successfully nuked itself. Chernobyl? Come on.
Oh, well, I was not thinking of Russia. Actually, I was. Never mind.
Listen, here's the thing, all right? I don't think the Japanese would have stopped.
That's so long.
Those guys did not want to give up, I'm telling you.
All right, well, it seems like we got everything in order.
That's so long.
It was a productive day. Gunner, are you? Are they plotting terrorism?
I don't know. They just built a studio in there for me. Did you see it when you were kidnapped over there, sir?
No,
They
I
had
had a
given
bag
up.
over my head.
Oh, they just built me a studio to use.
I've
and they
heard
said
both
I could
theories.
Have the studio as long as I'm making music.
And why did you keep on saying that thing to me when I told you to do something or something like that? to
Here
do
comes
something?
World War
I
II
did
history
it.
expert
Oh,
chat.
That reminds me, I have to have them take care of Winston.
You mean take care of Winston?
Nothing. Nothing.
Sounds like it's something.
No, sir. It's all gonna be fine.
All right. Okay. So this is our spy.
No, this isn't our spy. He just got pissed off and went off duty and said he went to go hang out with the Russians.
Why the hell is he here then?
He got beat up by Walker.
I know. I got beat
Good.
up by
How'd you get beat
everyone.
up by a one-armed man?
Here's the thing.
Everybody
right?
was kicking his ass, and I told him he needs
Everyone.
to fight his own
And
battles
Pred
'cause
just
if
stood
he's gonna
there
be
and
chief.
watched. Pred just stood there and watched while I just took a beating from
because you're
the
capable
Rangers,
of beating them.
Rangers, Winston Walker, Trooper Snow. Everyone
why'd
was
they
just
beat
shitting
you?
down my throat today. Because they're mad that I got a $2 million investment in my future campaign.
Gunner took $2 million from Russia.
Yeah, I know that.
All the
You know
money's
that?
the money's spent already, all except
Yeah,
for
I've handcuffed him and made him drink my piss.
58. Yeah, that's. I still haven't shit, by the way.
Well, good luck.
Why'd you make him drink your piss?
Because it's radioactive.
Say so. This is literally.
I have to
been my
piss in a
day.
I have to piss in a bag.
God, Wrangler, you're falling apart.
I
Wrangler,
was nuked.
You're gonna be at tomorrow's event. You're gonna look terrible.
I can put a wig on if you want.
No, people got to see you for who you are. I'm not ashamed of you.
Let me go take a look.
You thought that was Minerva? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was too.
I've been great. Thank you so much. I am having an extensive thought process.
Enjoy that. Alright, I'm gonna go get guns.
Oh, oh God. The fuck is this? Oh.
Dissidents.
This is all I could find.
Wrangler. You look like the guy that would. You look like Bob Ross.
Oh, he
You
was
look
also
like
a war
Bob
vet.
Ross post-mortem.
He was a war vet too.
You know, you guys ever hear the theory about Bob Ross? How he might have been a serial killer.
What?
How a couple times he painted scenes that were related to where bodies were found. You guys
The
ever hear about
woods?
that? No, apparently. I don't know. I haven't looked anything into it.
Yeah, well, he just painted like pictures of like nature. Of course, that's where bodies have been found.
I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. Had me convinced.
Oh God.
Wrangler. Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
You look worse.
Okay, I'll take it off. It's fine.
No, no, you look good, Wrangler. You look good. Don't let. Okay.
I do my research on TikTok. That's actually becoming common. There was some statistic that was like, Zoomers are more likely to look something up on TikTok than they are on Google. They just use it as a search engine now.
We're waiting for Angel and Jenny.
I want you all to know, I'm going to miss the PD when I'm no longer mayor.
Mayor. Just
You think you're gonna
promise
go
me
back to
that
Banks?
you,
That's so long.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Mayor? When you're
Yeah,
not
what
the
are you?
mayor,
Have you
like,
thought
are
about what you're gonna do when all this?
Yeah,
is
what are
over?
you gonna do after? Like post Mayor Mickey, what do you do?
How does one follow up something as incredible as Mayor Mickey? This is something I ask myself all the time.
Abdul?
I have an answer for it, gentlemen and gentle ladies.
I don't know if
You
Martel's
will
a
know when the
gentle
time is
lady.
right.
It's gonna be Banks again, isn't it?
Oh no. Oh, Wrangler.
Well, it's
You
definitely
sweet summer child.
It's not going to be the casino. Remember when you told me to shoot him and I shot him, sir, at the casino?
Oh yeah. Simpler times. Oh, well, this is nice.
You sweet summer child. You don't know.
Careful how hard you rub him. His skin might come off. He's radiant.
Oh God!
Hey, what happened? That felt good.
Yeah, I just sorry, my hands got tired.
No.
I have plans after being mayor.
Oh God.
They're not Banks.
Oh.
What is it then? What are your plans? Yacht?
Is there a new vault?
Vault? No one's hit that
Is it-
for a while.
Is it Chang
It's just
Gang
packed
again?
With money. Chang Gang again.
No,
You joining
no.
Chang Gang again?
He's not joining Chain Gang.
Nah, I don't think he'll go back to Chang Gang again. Because he was in Chang Gang, and then he was in the Lang's. What do you guys call yourself? The clean.
The
Lang
Mickey
Gang.
and Friends Heist Crew.
Oh, Mickey and Friends Heist Crew. Sounds like
I
a
think I've
morning
never heard it
TV
called
show.
that once.
Well, we were the Lang and Friends Heist Crew, but then Lang got mad at me for calling it that, so we rebranded to the Mickey and Friends Heist Crew.
We always have Mickey's street team, right?
That's true.
I'm gonna
What
miss
the
you
fuck
as
is
mayor,
Mickey's
Mickey.
street team?
Blocks. They were my street team. I don't even know if they're still alive.
Who cares?
Even though I won't be mayor, you will hear from me. I have plans, things that I'm setting into motion.
Hey,
Power
Mayor.
in this city does not revolve around a title. It revolves around whether or not people will trust you with that power.
Well, I don't. Why don't you just back a mayoral candidate and then become their deputy mayor and then just basically be the mayor?
Yeah, why don't you just like?
I
get
mean,
a
that's
dead
an
guy
option,
to run
right?
get somebody to run for mayor, and then they're just your puppet. Like
Yeah.
some real political aim shit. Like you're
And
not
then
even,
and then
you're
next
running it
election
from
you
the
can just run
shadow.
again. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And then we'll know, and we'll just still meet with you.
Yeah. Why don't you just do that?
Wait. I never thought of that.
I thought you were a politician.
I need to make some calls.
Not a poop magician. Am I right,
Is anyone
guys?
even is anyone even running for mayor right now? What the hell's going on?
I don't know
with
who's. I don't know who's running for mayor.
I'm running for mayor now. I've got Russian funding.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were running for chief.
I'm running for both.
Oh.
You can win either one of them.
Absolutely not.
Why are you doubting yourself so much? This ain't the gunner I know. Ever since you got
Yeah,
beat up by
you know
a
what
guy with
happened?
one arm.
I accepted this $2 million thing, and I didn't think anyone would find out about it within 15 minutes, everybody knows about it. 15 minutes. It took 15
Who
minutes.
spilled the beans? Who spilled the beans?
Well,
Gunner
apparently,
did.
No, it wasn't me. It was literally there was a fucking a foreign wire transfer with a phone call to some individuals, and they found out immediately.
Ow.
I don't know. Ask Winston Walker. Apparently,
Actually,
he
good.
got a call. Jenny, did you
Why
get a
does
call?
Winston keep besting you?
Jenny,
How are
did
you
get a
losing to
call?
Winston?
Yeah, on repeat. You just keep losing to Winston.
Dude, I feel
Winston's
bad. It's
fucking
like,
you up.
You know what it's like? It's like punching a child in the face.
I would beat the shit out of that kid. I'm
You
not
would
gonna lie.
tried.
beat
You
the shit out of a
can't.
child.
No.
Yeah, I
Well,
never did try.
Didn't you get your ass beat?
Yeah, he let him kick his ass pretty much. It was fucking sad when I was watching that. I couldn't jump in because Gunner's got to fight his own battles if he's going to be chief. No one's going to respect him if I'm always fighting his battles for him.
Well, it wasn't necessarily about the you fighting for me.
I felt like, well, when you were saying, Pred, help me, I felt like you wanted me to fight for you.
I was fucking.
Does
He
sound like a call for
warlorded
help.
me like 3 times, Brad.
He has one arm.
It doesn't matter. He can still hit as hard as everyone else.
Gunner. Gunner,
Yes.
I have faith in you that you can become chief.
Well, I guess we'll see about it.
Don't give up.
Oh, I'm not giving up.
Are we getting
I'm getting a new
derailed?
campaign video made tomorrow too. Have you seen my campaign videos? Actually, Martell, have you seen them?
No.
They're pretty good.
Pretty good.
videos, I must say. Very talented. Very talented. You know, Bass is fat now. I'm not sure if you've seen him. Bass's fat ass in his trooper uniform. You know about you. You're aware that he like stepped down and everything, Martel, because I haven't seen. you
He
for a couple
deserves to be
days.
fat. Good for him. He deserves to be fat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a punishment.
It's a punishment. He deserves that.
Call him Trooper Whopper now.
Trooper Whopper.
Hopefully, Angel will be around shortly, and then we can have our meeting and get everything kind of outlined. Also, I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty big day. I'm not really sure. I think it's just going to be like PB. There should be a pretty big turnout, but we don't want too big of a turnout.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's only for an hour.
Yeah, yeah. Everything should be good. I mean,
Trooper
I'm excited.
Mass. Oh, that's a good one.
It's finally here. Tomorrow, it's a new chapter. End of a war, new chapter. We're gonna be operating out of Davis PD, by the way.
Something tells me this won't be the end, sir. I don't trust those Russians.
This ain't the end, Wrangler. We all know how this story ends. Bunch of dead Privyats.
So do we, let me ask you, do we have any new SOPs, or is it just nothing like that?
I got a lot of ideas for stuff, but it's not really SOPs. I mean, that's kind of what we're going to come together. I mean, we're going to touch on that subject a little bit while we're all together, minus Rhodes tonight and today, and in a little bit.
Is that what we're doing? Or is that we're doing that now, right?
Yeah, Angel's should be here in, I'm not sure, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
All right.
I have a list of things that I need to bring up about tomorrow.
Are you all right, Jenny?
Oh, I'm not feeling great.
Oh shit, you don't sound great either.
Yeah, you don't sound great right now.
I have a chest infection. It is what it is.
Ugh, those suck.
Oh no, not a yeast infection.
No, don't postpone anything. Just let me get through this when everyone's here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll go drink tea and lay in bed.
Oh yeah, you deserve.
Oh, you know, you should really sit up for those.
Yeah, lay down trying to drink tea. That sounds horrific.
Don't do that. That's how I burned my face. Just kidding, it was a nuke.
You got... Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you got...
That's just a bit of a ghoul humor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you refer to yourself as a ghoul?
What else should I call myself? Pretty?
I mean, I'm sure some people are into scars. I'm sure a lot of people
Yeah,
are.
see, Wrangler, that's what I said last night.
People like scars. It looks like I tripped and fell on a flat top.
I mean, we have a lot.
I look like I'm Cotton Hill.
I mean,
after
look
he
at
died.
Lily. She has scars, and Bloom loves her.
They took my shit. I killed Fitty Man.
I will too. I'm gonna get back at those Russians.
You should.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Gunnar, I want you to take a look to your left. Take a hard look to your left.
Ugh.
Look at what they did to Wrangler.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Look at what they did to Wrangler.
Look at me!
I can't. It's too hideous.
Look
it's
it!
like he just looks like a shell of a man right now.
Look at him, Gunnar. Look at him.
Look at me.
Did the bomb like rip the pigment out of your face? I'm kind of confused as to why.
It's a radiation.
Why don't you rip the pig dick out of your mouth and look at me?
I didn't say pig dick. I said pig.
Look at me. I'm sick of you bragging about your pig dick.
Okay, well, I do have a pig dick.
See? Bragging about his pig dick again.
You know what? You
know they orgasm for 6 hours?
That sounds amazing. You know what, Wrangler? I got something that'll cheer you up, okay? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Sounds horrible.
Is it $2 million that got you out of debt?
6 hours straight. They just can't stop coming.
That's fucking awful. Sounds terrifying.
That doesn't sound so bad to me.
Hey, Brad, maybe if you make friends with the Russians, they'll play off your debt.
No, I'm not going to accept money from a hostile nation.
Hey, look, Wrangler, I put the old undercover outfit on, you know?
That does make me feel better.
Does that make you want a back massage or something?
Sure. That'd be nice. This whole, foreign conflict thing, it's got me all riled up.
That's
Yeah,
so
listen.
long.
Like I said, if you guys want me to stop with the Russian stuff, I'm cooled down now. I can always just.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, honestly, I kind of like our idea of, the Chang gang attacking them, and then we become allies with the Russians. Bill Mays is calling me. I'm just gonna send that one to voicemail.
No, you need to answer that. You need to call Bill now. It's important. Trust me.
You see
Call
that?
Bill now.
Peer pressuring people into being phone guys.
Fred,
It's getting
I'm
a little out
letting
of
you know
hand.
now. I am not paying Bill $5K every time he writes a 4-sentence subpoena.
Oh, I
But he's
will.
doing the work that nobody
Hello.
wants
Hey,
to
buddy.
do.
How you
It's
doing?
4 sentences.
Not good. I got nuked.
I'm
Oh,
not giving 5K for
Right
that.
there,
you're really
Gunner.
not.
I mean, he's doing the
You're
work that
really
nobody
not
wants
gonna
to
like
do.
me. Then.
Okay, I'll give him $500
More pressure,
then.
Gunner, right there. Oh, yeah. You feel that?
Give him
I am not
2,500
right.
and just call it a day.
Yeah, I feel that.
Give him 1,000 and that's
Oh,
my
yeah.
final
Oh,
offer.
shit.
Oh, that.
He'll
Oh,
probably
it hurts,
take
but
it
I
if
know
he
I
does
need
enough
it.
of 'em. Hey,
Yeah,
come on
right.
in.
Yeah,
Come
okay.
on
When he
in.
does
that's the way it
essential
usually
work, I'll
goes.
give him the 5K. But when he's writing 4
Hey,
sentences,
question for you.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Pred's still around?
Yeah, I'm
Come on
looking at him.
in.
Oh.
Come
Okay.
in.
You and Pred
Come
should
in.
come down to
you
my
wanna come
office.
in?
Pred knows what it's about.
All right. How long are you going to be around, Bill? Because we got a meeting, but after that, we can come down.
A while.
Okay.
Before you
what's going
come
on
down
tomorrow?
though, make sure you grab like a union rep or something.
Yeah, what's
Hey,
going
no
on?
one.
For fuck's
Maybe
sake.
maybe a
Standing
lawyer.
post outside of the
All right.
embassy,
Okay.
so
Are you
I'm
talking
just
about the
gonna go over
docket?
that.
Because I've seen the docket.
Yeah, it's fine. If
Is
you
it worse than the
no.
docket?
Stay on channel
careful,
2.
right?
What's the
Take your
docket?
mask
10.
off on your hat.
We'll talk.
You should probably be
We'll
on
talk.
What's
channel-
on the docket?
Bill, I'll call you when we're done with our meeting, okay?
If you're the only one.
Okay,
posted,
yeah.
see if
Just
anything
get a
happens.
lawyer before you
Take
talk.
off your mask and hat as well while we're just doing some.
Why the fuck is my lawyer
Well,
telling me to get a
sir.
lawyer before I
Thank you.
talk to him?
It's gonna be
Is
okay,
Bill
Wrangler.
representing? Is Bill representing Bass?
Wait, what did he say? Oh God.
Bill just said that you and I need to come talk to him in his office, but he said get a lawyer before we talk to him. Why the fuck is my
Why
lawyer
did
telling
we
me to
need
get
a
a fucking lawyer?
He's
I don't
probably
know. Why
gonna
is your lawyer telling you
'cause
to
he's-
get a lawyer?
probably gonna be retained by the other party. Is gonna make you get a new lawyer.
God damn it, Bill.
Why is Bill now? Bill's
Is he
calling me.
flopping? Is Bill flopping?
Bill, are you flopping?
Oh, he's flopping, I think.
Bill, are you flopping?
That motherfucker's goddamn Bill fucking Mays. Bill wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for me. Tell him I said that.
He's not flopping. All right, Wrangler, he's not flopping. Say he was just looking out for you to make sure nothing bad happens. That's all.
Why would... no, he's flopping.
He doesn't want to see you fucked over.
No, he's trying to make me comfortable before he puts me down like I'm a sick dog.
He's not going to put you down like a sick fucking dog, Wrangler. You'll be fine.
Yes, he is.
That's not his plan.
We'll get Kennedy on this. I'm gonna check the fucking docket.
All right, Bill. I'll talk to you later.
I'm checking the docket to see if he's retained by Bass.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think he would.
All right, they got Murphy on that. What the fuck does Bill want then?
Sure. I mean, what he's going to talk to you about is pretty major. I'm going to kind of let him do it, but I am worried about you.
Me?
How's it going on? It's an hour early.
What the hell? What the hell have I done?
Bill will talk to you about it. It's pretty big.
Okay, I haven't done
Wrangler.
anything. Okay.
Wrangler, what did you do?
Don't know. Can't tell you.
Rust compound. Need all units. Jesus.
I'm
let's
not
just get through this
doing it.
meeting.
Yeah, we're going to get through the meeting. Don't worry.
Then we'll talk to Bill.
Gunner, are you able to go assist them?
Yeah, I'll go.
They
Okay.
need you.
Go on, honey.
All right.
Yeah. I'll see you guys.
Bye, honey.
Maybe make sure you change first.
Oh, is this about the fucking smoke on the water thing?
I don't know if I should talk to you about it or we should wait for Bill to talk to you about it, but there's a chance that you might be getting charged with drug trafficking.
Okay.
Apparently, they have documented phone logs. I mean, documented bank transactions and stuff of you buying so much weed, and
Yeah.
apparently that's illegal even for an officer. And
The dispensary sold it to me. I did that. That's not illegal as an officer. I did it. Actually, no, I dare them to because I did this undercover.
Did it undercover with your bank account.
Yeah, I did. I did undercover
okay.
with my bank account because that's the well, you can't buy it with fucking cash.
And what Wrangler?
I got qualified
I'll
immunity
back
there.
you up.
No, I mean it's
I'll bet
just
you
it's
thought
just the
that
law.
weed in good faith.
I did. It's sitting in evidence right now.
I got faith in you, Wrangler. Hopefully, Angel's here shortly.
That's
Hopefully.
so long.
So, we can get this started. We might as well wait for Angel. I think she will be here soon, but well,
I don't even think that drug trafficking fits.
Really wish roads could be.
That's so long.
Felony possession with intent to distribute. There's no intent to distribute. Shows a
Really
pattern.
fucking
Nope.
roads was
Proof or evidence that they've manufactured, cultivated. Nope. Bought it from a dispensary. Suspect is sold, transferred, or distributed to another person. Nope. It doesn't even fit. Who's pushing? I mean, they can push the charge if they want, but there's no felony possession with. There's no intent to distribute. Even the first prong doesn't even fit. I'm not intending to distribute it. I'm acting as a police officer. I'm trying to prosecute them. But not this time, Wrangler.
They got more than enough units. They should have this shit under control. Looks like there's at least still 8.
They have proof they sold over
maybe
the
9
limits.
all
Yeah,
on there.
they're the ones that are supposed to regulate how much is sold. That's how dispensaries work. Yeah, I got to talk to Crane about this whole dispensary thing. Because I did go into Smoke on the Water and Roosters and buy all of the
Are you
weed.
sure you want to talk to him? Because he's might. Do you think he's? I think he's a good judge to have on this. If you get one of those by the book judges, you might get fucked.
No. Drug trafficking doesn't even fit.
Who knows? You know, some of these judges probably have it out for you, Wrangler, like you've told me before.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, I'm clearly not intending to distribute it.
But look, just talk to Bill. I'll back whatever play you make.
All right. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da, Buffalo Soldier. Yeah, it's a pretty bad one. Oh well. So who are we waiting on right now?
Waiting on Angel.
All right. Where's she?
She should be at the bus stop any second now, so she should be here in a minute or two.
I just saw her. Well, whatever.
That was earlier. She called me, and then I was dealing with stuff over at Guantanamo. It's best you don't know what happened over there.
Yeah, whatever, man. I mean,
What's the status over there, Bass? Two people took out 10 cops?
yeah, no, if they actually push this to the docket, like, felony possession with intent to distribute doesn't even apply. They can maybe do felony possession, but that I have qualified immunity against that. We'll see. It'll be funny. Yeah, it would be funny. Smoke on the water. Wrangler. Pump onto water. Good lord.
Sounds like they think they have a gotcha on Wrangler without knowing the laws at all.
Sounds like they might. Imagine that, dispensaries not knowing their own laws that they have to abide by. No way. I don't believe that. Did the DOJ confiscate it? I don't know where it is. We'll just have to talk to Bill.
An angel should be here.
All right.
What's that on your back, you weapon trafficking monster?
Oh, God! Did you buy it from an NPC? That's the only argument they could have. The locals can't commit crimes or something. Yeah, I think I'd look for a new server at that point. Sorry, Wrangler. These NPCs, you can't use them for roleplay. But then what the fuck's the point? Because it's all NPCs. Someone clip that and get the curb music ready. Yeah. Don't the players stock the NPC's inventory? Well, I mean, so that's the whole thing. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Where it's like, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone or, you know, like, I'm not trying to shit on anyone's RP, but like, if the dispensaries are just kind of like weed vending machines, like, what's even the point of having legal weed? You know what I mean? Because then people can just do what I did, you know? It legitimately doesn't make any sense to me. How are you supposed to print money? Yeah, but like, what if we role played? And I don't mean that about the dispensaries. I think all the smoke on the water people are like really great role players. I just don't like I don't like the storefronts. I really think that you can point at storefronts is like where the RP quality really started to plummet on 3.0. I don't think it's been great in 3.0. But I think you could definitely point at storefronts as like where it really started to go downhill. For sure. The farmer's market. Yeah, man. Farmer's market in Dean World. It was just kind of a place where you know that you could go and like get interactions and... You know what I mean?
Also, aren't dispensaries required to report to the police? What if people have been buying over the legal limit and they haven't brought it up once?
I'm sure that's happened. Are you really telling me these motherfuckers have went in there and just like everyone's just bought the legal amount? Come on. But people power game Farmers Market 2, making items for themselves for free. I actually refuse to believe that's the reason why it was taken out.
Hello.
I completely
Angel, what's
reject
going
that
on?
excuse.
Hey, not much.
All right, so
Hey, Angel.
how about we see how many people we can cram on that couch? Now, let's get comfortable. No bonding exercises. All of us get together. Let's just go ahead and cram it on that couch. Just plant those asses down.
Was this
All right,
friends?
we could probably fit everyone.
Probably sit right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Here, scoot in, Jenny, scoot in. Yeah, there you go, perfect.
Also on the
All
island,
right,
it's fine.
so everybody's all right. Hold on, let me 1 second. Let me do roll call real. All right, 310.
Yep.
300.
Present.
371.
I'm here.
317. 317.
Oh, yeah, here.
All right. 320. 320. Has anybody seen 320?
Who's
I don't think 320's here, Sheriff.
Okay, all right. 309 here. Okay. All right, perfect. So this is the high command meeting to the CPD event that's happening tomorrow and are transitioning to new PD. For the time being, we will be operating out of Davis until further construction is done on our new police department, which is going to be at the Cerberus Center. Yeah. So basically, what brings us all here... Let's mute the dispatch. Fuck them. Let them do.
Okay.
I don't think there's many left to die, but
That's fine. We can always replace them.
All right.
That's true.
So we're gathered here today to discuss some topics that are topical for our department. We're here to discuss some things, but also here to discuss, are we interested in taking our PD in a new direction come forward? So Wrangler, you have some stuff you wanted to bring up. Why don't you go ahead and take the floor?
I don't think that cops should give criminals information about killing that could lead to a cop's murder.
Agreed.
Okay. That's a pretty uncontroversial opinion.
Well,
So that's something that we all unanimously agree on, that is a line that shouldn't be crossed.
Can you be more specific?
okay. You know what? I don't think that cops should assist criminals with any crime.
Whoa.
Agreed.
Do we have a problem with that right now? I'm not aware.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I agree.
Okay. I think they should be fired.
Oh.
Does anyone have now? Me and Wrangler have already had long discussions about this. Jenny, Angel, Martel.
Oh.
Can you share your opinions on what you think should be done, or if you just outwardly agree that we should just terminate their employment?
Corruption is bad, and we shouldn't employ people who are corrupt.
It's not
Which
hard.
is ironic saying that, considering
Yeah.
what you do on a daily basis. Fred.
What do I do?
Oh.
I don't
We
get
don't need
it.
to
If
bring it
everyone
up
hates the
here.
character, like why does he keep?
Am I convicted?
Doesn't he realize he's kind of
No,
ruining
is that
everyone's
relevant?
lives?
You are
Yes.
one of.
Oh,
Yes,
you are
you
actually.
are.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
you
right.
are.
One, listen, that I shouldn't have even been convicted on that because that wasn't even a fucking ocean dumping. Okay, I didn't even try to kill that guy. I performed an exorcism. I took him to the hospital for fuck's sake. He attacked our car. He attacked us.
I personally think it's not that hard to have relationships and friendships with criminals that don't interfere with your professionalism as an officer. It's very easy.
Martel
think-
opinion? Oh no, keep going, Jenny.
Because
my
I
bad.
think
thought you
most
were-
of us in this room have friends who do questionable shit. I know I do.
I'm
I know
not
Pred
friends
does. I know
with any
Wrangler does.
criminals.
That's
I'm not
bullshit.
friends with criminals.
Have you seen how many phone calls you both get? Don't.
Yeah,
God,
but mine's not
but-
from criminals. It's just from cops and government.
I'm sorry.
You know,
Do
government
you
workers.
think that I'm friends with criminals?
No, I just think that you can have friendships within it, and I think you guys are the best at doing that because you do have connections with people in the city who have questionable pasts. Yet you still manage to not leak information. That was my point. Not
Okay,
personal jab. It's the fact that I think that you can easily have these relationships and friendships that don't get in the way of your professional life.
Okay, I think that that's not the kind of people that are calling me, but I understand what you're saying, and I do agree. So I don't want to get too derailed, but should we fire people who give information to criminals?
Yes. It's actually a bigger issue than PD at that point.
At that point, it could be leaking investigations. It could be leaking any information. I mean, at that point, how do you trust them in a capacity as an officer to do their job?
Okay, so I'm also yes on that. Martel?
I'm also yes, but are we actually gonna fire him, or are we just gonna say we're gonna fire him? Because I'm all for firing people who are corrupt, but are we actually gonna fire him? Because it seems like for the past 8 months, we've just been saying we're gonna, but we don't. Not saying we haven't fired anyone, but like, there's people that have done corrupt things that we haven't fired, I guess.
I think we should
Well,
start
I
Pred.
think-
Let's fire Pred.
Well, we can't fire Pred.
Well, we can't fire him.
We can have a
Yeah,
queue.
you can't fire me.
I think we should limit it to
Unfireable.
ranks. I think lieutenant or sergeant and below can't be corrupt.
I don't think any. All right, here.
Boo.
I don't
Why
think
would we
anybody
limit
can be
just
corrupt.
I don't think that we can say once you're above a sergeant, you've unlocked corruption.
Why not?
Yeah, I agree with Wrangler.
Okay, so yeah, so oh no, so this kind of thing is that there's the type of corruption where you are gaining something for it, and the type of corruption where you kind of get caught into it by saying something you don't actually mean. For the first type, 100% fired.
Listen, my level of corruption extends to beating the shit out of somebody every once in a while
Same.
who's a
Did it
cop.
yesterday.
I've never
That's not
corrupted.
corruption.
I've never done.
That's excessive force.
Yeah, but I've never done it to a criminal. I've literally
I
never
have.
been corrupt towards a criminal. I've only ever beaten the fuck out of our own cops. So I literally
it's
don't
excessive
care.
force.
Yeah, I'm not corrupt. I don't do corrupt things. So I think we should fire people who are corrupt.
So let me tell you guys something. Are we going to hold our department to a separate standard than the rest? And by that, I mean, are we going to put ourselves in a position where we have a set of standards and other departments don't share or respect the same level of standards? are we going to make that stand against everybody else, against the state, both troopers and rangers, LSPD, SDSO? Are we going to try and have a joint standards between all of us, or are we going to just simply focus on our standards within our department in the future?
Well, we're going to have to work on our own standards because what, are we going to tell Bass he can't work with Changang? You might as well tell him that he can't eat a fucking combo meal. It's just not going to happen.
We always end up, even when we bring up these corruption conversations, it always tends to like, who is the most corrupt leader, and you get Bass and then Toretti, and then so I think that trying to enforce that to the entire PD, it kind of doesn't work. Whereas we can control our own department and be like, this is
Thanks
this
for
is our stuff.
respectively leaving my name out of that
Well,
list of.
Well, Angel said it 3 times already. I didn't think it needed to be, but that's
All right,
kind of what
I'm
happens,
not corrupt.
I
I
vote
just
that we have
abuse
a
my
coup.
power.
Who's with me?
Put your hand down.
I mean, like, but let's face it. Every time we have this conversation, it immediately comes up. Well, Pred Ocean dumped a person. Oh, well, Bass.
I didn't, though. I wasn't found
Toretti
guilty. It was
tried to drown
kidnapping.
officers
And
in an ice
reckless
bath.
endanger-
But that's the point. It never goes any further because those circles just keep happening. So in that respect, why are we trying to do it outwards instead bring it in and be like, okay, we get that these are the past, but now we're going to focus on our department in the future. If you don't want to do it, that is on you, but we won't take responsibility for the shit your officers do. We'll just look after our own.
Yeah, we just need to set a standard going forward.
So the person in question is Bloom, and he's a fantastic.
hell did he do?
He's a fantastic cop.
It appears that Bloom gave information that not directly, but okay. So Bloom gave
Indirectly.
information. Well, Bloom
Actually,
gave.
it was more direct.
Okay.
I just want to point out.
Go ahead, Wrangler.
Here we go. So
Go for
Bloom, Bloom gave information to Sizz, who this is TLDR, was hunting Ezra Funkhauser, a police officer, right? I can tell you why later, but that's what happened. Bloom was telling Sizz where he was, how he was dressed, that sort of stuff. And then 10 days later, Ezra was killed by a member of the HOA.
So just to clarify even further, what it looks like he was doing is he was actively helping a criminal and using the help of a criminal
Ezra Miller does
to
the
locate
hunting.
Their daughter.
Oh,
The criminal
fuck.
in question
Here
is
he
Sis Faulkner,
comes.
The daughter
Lilith,
is
okay.
Lilith.
It's
Lilith,
Ezra Miller.
Earnhardt.
Run.
And the time. So basically, we also can prove that Bloom's lying to us interrogation because he told us several times that he was helping Sizz look for Lilith while giving information to deter them from going after Ezra. What we truly believe, especially with his lies, is that he was giving them information on Ezra while also trying to look for Lizzie Burns because Lilith was already found an hour and a half prior by Sizz, who he was in contact with. There's no way he wasn't in the know that Lilith was found around there, especially if he's incommunicado with Sizz.
And why did Bloom do this?
Because
He has it
Bloom
out for- he
hates
hates Lizzie
Elizabeth Burns because she tortured Pond.
Yeah.
I just want to point out really quick. At one point, there is an EMS that was sharing like basic information about whether people are going to calls or not and stuff like that, and everyone wanted their fucking head. And then we also had a police officer doing the same, where he was just calling people and telling them whether or not we'd be able to respond to a call. And we had to get the federal government, or the federal government decided to get involved and said it wasn't okay. So I don't really understand why we're making such a big deal about this when it's basically the same thing.
Well, we're not making a big deal about it. What it is that we're trying to establish where we stand as a department, right? Do we just punish Bloom, demote him, or do we full-on fire him from our department?
Look, this pains me to say because Bloom is one of my own. Okay. He's a Pumper Jr. I feel like I raised that boy. I feel like he's mine. I think it's a firing. I don't know how I don't know how you come back from it.
The issue we have with Bloom as well is that if he was giving information, nobody in the PD will trust him again.
I don't
His
fucking
girlfriend
trust
will,
him.
obviously, but if we can't trust him,
I think
it's
Pond
gonna
gets fired
ruin that
too.
relationship.
Because here's the
Pond,
thing.
we don't have any concrete evidence on Pond doing anything other than going to a payphone, and we don't know who she talked to after we had a conversation
We know.
with her.
No, we do know that she lied to us.
We don't know 100%. We heard different information from Bloom, but we don't know 100% if that's actually what he told her. If not, if he could be lying to us. We don't have definitive proof. We have speculation.
We don't have to
that she
fucking
lied.
know.
We do have to fucking know. That's our job as cops.
Here's the
is
thing.
to fucking know. With Bloom, we know. With Pond, we don't know.
We know that she lied.
Okay, but let's face it. Do you really think she'll stay if Bloom gets fired?
Yeah, and then she's gonna do some fucked up shit probably.
I don't see her doing that. I know her quite well. I don't see her doing that. She fought pretty
Pond
heavily
loves
to
her
be what
job.
she
She
is.
loves the
Yes.
department. She's not going to do anything.
I
the only
think
issue
that,
is
I think you guys are underestimating how fucking
Sex
how much her and Bloom are in cahoots.
I don't underestimate it, and I see your point, but I don't feel like in her position, it's probably difficult to have to pick between the job you love and the people you love. So do we put her in that position in the first place? And even if she did give you like some sort of truth, that probably put her in a shitty position. And I get it that you're like for the pro job and everything, but not everyone is. So to put her in that position and her to still come out with an ounce of trust from you guys, I kind of do say she shouldn't be punished for that.
She already has. It might not be obvious to you guys yet, but she already has. She's picked already. She's made her choice. I'm telling you, she went directly from our meeting, Pred, to that payphone to fucking call Andy Jones and tell her what the fuck was going
We don't
on.
have any proof. For all we know, she could have called Sis. For all we know, she could have called Bloom. We don't have definitive information on Pond. We have a speculation that we can watch her, but we don't know concrete like we do with Bloom. With Bloom, we 100% know.
All right.
I don't know. I just think that what you described doesn't sound pleasant at all, or like something we should encourage or allow.
What are you talking about? What Pond did? Because we don't have proof. All we know is that she was spotted at a payphone after a conversation with us. We don't know who she called. We speculate.
We know she
but
lied.
We don't know. We don't even know if she lied. We know what Bloom said and what she said. Who knows if Bloom's telling the truth or misspoke? We don't have enough information to say Pond lied. We can suspect it, but we don't know. That's why you watch her. We keep an eye on her. But we're here to, but we're getting off track because we need to focus on talking about Bloom, what it is we're going to do, and if we're going to try and set a standard for our department, even though the other departments may not respect it, and may just kind of take it as an opportunity to kind of start picking off at our good people. But I don't think any of our people are going to leave our department over this. I think we do potentially have more bad apples that we need to investigate, like Hydra and Thatch. But right now we're focused on Bloom.
Well, I mean, if people are going to leave because we're saying, hey, guys, we're not allowing corruption, do we even want them in the department anyway?
No, we don't. We do not.
So there you go.
So here's the thing. Are we going to uphold our department to a separate to a standard that we deem that we want our department to be held to, regardless that other departments may not respect it?
Yeah,
because
of course
for all
we
we know, we could run into the same issue with an LSPD officer a month down the road, and they just give him 5 strike points and a demotion.
Pred, we set the example. People lead by our example. We are the department.
I agree we are the department. And if we start setting a standard, but here's the thing though, we don't know who's going to get chief. So right now we can set a standard, but we might get some kooky, crazy chief that comes in here and says, I want all my cops are corrupt. I want all my cops to be corrupt in my department. The
Okay,
Los Santos
so
Police Department corrupt cops.
That's when we
LSPDCD.
file that's when we file articles of impeachment and get them removed because they're an elected official.
Okay, so What we're gonna do here is we're not gonna submit our opinions publicly in the
No,
chats
because
that we have on our phone.
Yeah, no, because we don't want people to think that they're being hunted. That's the number one thing. When we agree to all this, we don't want people to feel like they're being hunted, because that's when they're not gonna want to be a part of our department anymore. Right?
What do you mean by? Can you define what do you mean by hunted exactly?
Well, we don't want people to think that we're gonna drag them in here and be like, "Did you talk to Mr. K?" You know what I mean?
I think it's more that we're making the sense that if you're stupid enough to be, you know, the whole saying, fuck around and find out. If you're stupid enough to go down that route and people bring it to us, or it is brought to us with plausible evidence, and this is the consequences you are going to
did
take.
it, you?
We won't be able to watch every single person, so trying to stamp it out and say we're going to get rid of it immediately is stupid. But like, if we set the standard that, hey, if you're stupid, you do something dumb, you get caught, and we have proof, your job could be on the line. The way it was back in the day, where you could do dumb shit, but if you got caught for it, you took the consequences.
And that's the way it should be. If you do dumb shit, just be prepared to one day meet the consequences, as well as statute of limitations doesn't apply in our department. There is no statute
Well, yeah,
of
because we're not
limitations.
talking about a criminal charge. We're talking about a firing.
Yeah. But we're also talking about potential criminal charges. I mean, Bloom in his instance is facing criminal charges, though it be the wrong fucking ones, because Toretti and co are fucking dipshits. We can't ignore the fact that Bundy has it out for Bloom. Everybody's aware of that Bundy tried to have Bloom murdered.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. He tried to have him murdered. And who was that ex-cop? TJ Walker?
Yeah, that's the one.
So the real question is, I'll be honest, I think it should be a firing. And what do you guys think it should be?
I like Bloom, but I think it should be a firing as well. It's a shame because I think that he's a good cop, but I don't think we should be allowing shit that's getting other officers killed. It would be one thing if it was like a mistake, but it seems like he deliberately went out of his way to do this from what you guys are describing. So do we really want him to go and do that to another one of our officers? Like, no.
And let's face it, when this comes out in court, or this comes out in the general, if it's not already known, and we are seen to not be taking a heavy stance, then PD is going to lose complete faith in us.
Yeah, we need to be setting an example to other officers that we give a shit about them. And like, if this were to happen to someone like Angel, or if it would happen to Jenny, like, we would do something about it immediately. You know what I mean?
What, like if I texted a criminal information?
No, I mean, if someone tried to, like, if there was somebody who tried to get you killed who worked for us, we would immediately fire them.
Well, I would just go kill them.
Yeah.
Instead of firing them.
So is it a firing, or is it just a demotion and a harsh punishment?
I think it's a firing. Someone's dead.
I think
Someone died.
I think even if no one dies, it is a firing, because I mean, you're working with criminals. That's the exact opposite of, at that point, we fire them, fuck it, they can just join that gang if that's what they want to do.
Yeah, because we're showing other cops too, like these fucking pussy cops who work with these gangs and give their little friends time off and shit. We need to be showing everybody that that's not acceptable here. That's not acceptable.
Jenny, Angel, thoughts?
On what specifically?
Firing or not?
On
Like,
firing
how do
him,
you-
or how
Yeah.
we're going to find? I think that if what he did is true, and he did actually do that shit, then yeah, you should fire him.
I will wait for Jenny to come back. Here's the thing, though. He is a good cop.
Yeah, but we fired people for less.
But this is a major fucked up. This is a major fuck up. Can't hear you, Jenny, because technically you're just by the door.
I hear ya.
No, you're still outside. Oh, now you're in the room.
There's also nothing saying that he can never, ever, ever come back. If he works his way back in here, who are we to stop that? You know, if he's really is apologetic, understands what he did, there's nothing saying in the future he doesn't have another chance here.
Sure. I'm on board with that.
I mean, the question is, do you think he learns the lesson being removed from the PD for 30 days and can reapply?
I mean, it can be at our discretion. You don't have to put a time limit on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you know, I will just say this, you know, for the last 5 months, you know, we've always been talking about how, as high command, we shouldn't be corrupt and how we shouldn't encourage it in our ranks either, and how it's always been a big problem. You know, we have a chance now to just like set a new standard going
Well,
forward.
the
I
difference
think we should
between
capitalize
us and
on
a
it.
lot of people is that I'm willing to bear the consequences for my actions, so be it if I get removed or demoted or removed from sheriff or not.
Well, I just
Right,
want to pause you in that line of thinking so that you can think about this. That means that people that are in our department.
Hey,
should
guys, here's a
understand
fun
that they
drinking
have that
game.
expectation on them, and they should be
Drink
willing to
every
accept
time Pred makes it about
consequences if they wanna be in
himself.
our department.
So far, you should be at about 5
100%.
drinks.
That's how I feel like it should be, right? You know, we don't want crybabies in our ranks.
Which, whatever
Here,
happened to
watch this,
that
chat.
Shift 3 person?
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
Wanted to
Here's the thing,
transfer
Brett.
departments because their FTO was too hard on them.
If you're willing to, I mean, if the sheriff is willing to accept all these punishments, why wouldn't everyone else?
I've been more punished than other members
That's what
of
I'm
the
saying.
PD. You've
So
been
if
more
you're-
punished, Wrangler.
If the sheriff is willing to open themselves up to these kind of punishments, why wouldn't everyone else? It doesn't make any sense.
I think everyone else thinks that, well, I mean, to be frank, sheriff is not as replaceable as like Joe Schmo. You know what I mean? So those people probably think that they're going to get fired and never, ever, 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 ever allowed to come back. Whereas the sheriff is going to get multiple chances because he's the fucking sheriff and he's not easily replaceable. I'm just trying to think of it that way. Like, I feel like that's what people think.
Yeah, but that's why we make it clear that that door isn't closed. For now, it's a case of we need to. It's like the PR thing. We separate from you because you're right
Joe
now
Schmo
you're
has
not
a
a
plus
good
20
look for us,
corruption
but that
relic.
doesn't mean in 3 weeks' time you're not going to be a great look for us, or
That
you're not going to be allowed to
dropped?
come back. It's kind of
The plus
managing
20
those
corruption relic
expectations, and instead of
dropped
being like, "Hey, you're fired,"
during the
shut
Rust
door,
compound
gone,
raid?
bye," we're more like, "No, this is almost like a timeout."
Holy shit,
You did
man.
something that is kind of shitty. You know it is, regardless of how you sugarcoat it. So now you need to. We need breaks from each other. It's like a breakup.
All right, so it seems like we're all in agreement.
Yep.
All right, I would like for all, when the time comes, I would like for all of us to be present. Okay.
So we're kicking Bloom to the curb, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna fire him, and I mean, if any other department decides to pick him up, that's fine. Or if he waits a few weeks, he can reapply for our department.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
All right.
All right.
God damn him. God damn his ass. One of my own
Wrangler,
pumpers.
You got something falling off your cheek there, bud.
Thank you. Oh wait, that's a tear.
Oh.
Just like how my ancestors shed a single tear when a river's polluted, I do the same when my department's polluted.
All right, but moving forward, I want us to keep this same energy. We're not gonna allow this type of shit, department, and
Let's
I'm not
all-
gonna stand by.
Let's all remember this conversation.
Agreed. It was
Yep.
Rhodes agreed too, by the way, when I talked to him. So it was unanimous.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so seems like we're all done here then.
Oh, is that all we were discussing?
That's
No.
I don't think that's why we came here, honestly.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Tomorrow you have the biggest change ever, and you have no information
shit.
whatsoever. Do you want to go out there
I
with your
forgot
dick
about
in your
that.
hand? Okay. Hello. It's me,
I make for
Jenny.
a good show.
Jenny.
Hi. So, obviously I've been helping Nancy with this and planning it, etc. It's going to start 2 hours after tsunami tomorrow. That's the EU tsunami. For me, that's 7
Will I be
p.m.
there tomorrow?
GMT. I'm not sure.
I won't
what
be
it is for the
streaming
rest of
it.
you, but it's 2 hours after that.
But I might pop on.
I'm going.
I might pop on the server. I'm not
emailed
gonna stream though.
Dean asking
3
him.
p.m. Oh, Rhodes is calling.
Okay, get him in here.
Rhodes, get to
I
the
know you
captain's
guys
office. You
love
need
me
it.
and want constant content, but I really work better with consistent
see you
days
shortly.
off.
All right, Rhodes is here.
I'll hold for a second then.
Yeah, hold until Rhodes is here.
I am not going to be able to stay the whole time.
It should only last
Fresh
an hour.
Penta's best Penta.
Yeah, it should only be an hour, but
True.
Probably gonna have to leave in like 45 minutes.
Good Oompa Loompa.
Floods, as long as you can make an appearance, that's
No, I mean
fine, but
today.
also-
I could be there tomorrow. whole
Okay,
time.
that's it. This won't say 45 minutes. This is kind of
Take
short.
Wednesday off.
Well, people
yeah,
say
I
that
thought
all the
about
time, it
doing
ends up
something
taking
like
2
that.
hours. You've been
I have
to
a
our-
list.
We've all been.
But
we've all been to our
I got
meetings.
I
plans
have a list.
tomorrow.
Oh, you have an itinerary.
Yes.
Yeah, Martel, Rhodes is gonna have to sit between your legs.
Okay.
Rhodes, you get
That's not
between
the
that
plan.
woman's leg.
That's not what the plan is.
Hi, Rhodes.
Rhodes, you got to
Hey.
take a seat
Hey.
on the couch. Martel has her
Come
legs
sit on
open
mommy's
for you,
lap,
so you-
please.
Yeah, come to get in between Martel's legs.
Platonically though, because I'm
Martel,
engaged.
Could you sit down again so I can see you?
We all need to.
Okay. No, just Martel.
Yep, get between those legs, Rhodes.
Thank
Perfect,
you.
There we go.
Hello.
Hey.
I have a itinerary that I need to talk to you about for tomorrow. So the release is going to be 2 hours after the EU tsunami.
Sorry,
Right
Walnut.
now,
There's
I'm in
already a
talks
ghoul
with
here.
Getting the limit lifted just for the meeting.
Your
just for
spot's
the
been
big
taken.
announcement. I'm trying to get it done from the tsunami.
Should have thought
to
about
an
that
hour
before
after
you
thing.
promoted
However,
nuclear
if they have to do
bombs.
the full tsunami, I have promised that once the announcement is done, we will make sure there is only 40 cops that remain on duty, and we'll make sure they're you whatever else. So that's kind of the first thing. I'm trying to get that lifted. I'm trying to get that sorted.
I
now.
can't steal anyone's
I've
RP
emailed,
because
I'm
I
waiting
actually
for a
invented
reply.
it. So all RP is mine technically.
Second of all, we're gonna have to fly out, so I'm gonna be asking members of command to basically be using all 3 Air 1s to ferry people over to there. I'm gonna ask for people to be at the PD an hour before so that we can get everyone starting to be ferried
Where's
over.
my
'cause
Discord
that's gonna
partner hoodie?
Be a lot of people.
Right.
I'm
gonna-
coming over on a jet.
They don't
Okay,
even
perfect.
give these out anymore.
I'm going to ask for people that are coming from PBSO to be in full uniform. I think that'll be really fitting. For us, I think we're going to get access to be able to put on the new uniform, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Right now, the invitations tonight, the official ones are going out to Officer Plus in PBSO, Department High Commands, Troopers, and DOJ. So those are the ones who we're going to be inviting. Whoever can turn up will be there. If we don't get it lifted, it'll just be first come, first served on that basis. They're going to have some cool stuff happening that I spoke about with Nancy. They're going to have a stage there with a microphone. I know, Brad, you'll probably want to do a welcome speech. Rhodes, I thought you can say whatever you want after that. I'm going to tackle the bones of it, which is just basically explaining what they get and what there's no comms.
I guess I could take the rest of today off.
I
and
think we
then
should do that at the end.
stream tomorrow.
Okay, that's I'm not. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just listing out what people can do. No, I don't care what order it goes in. Angel, I would like you to read out the rank reforms if you'd like to.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think it'd be really
Get a
cool.
poll up.
As for my Wrangler, you guys can basically say whatever you want. You can fill in whatever you want. Same for Rhodes. Like all 3 of you can say whatever you want. I just wanted the ranks to get
Just
out
do
there.
both?
I know Prado want to do the welcome and then the
No.
explanation. That just needs to get out there. Other than that, we're pretty sorted. We're pretty ready. There's going to be some cool things happening. And I hope that you can all be there.
I also got some new tech. We have some new glasses and earphones.
Sounds like maybe I should be
Awesome.
there.
Huh?
We got. So I'm not sure, Rhodes. If Rhodes, you kind of missed a big reveal. We have a bike livery, car, CVPI, Charger, and Explorer. We have new uniforms, completely top to
big
bottom,
RP
new
things.
vests.
Yeah, maybe I should.
We have some other tech gadgets that are going to be coming along that are being worked on as well.
Okay,
But one of
alright.
them's a sophisticated pair of glasses as well as a nice earpiece. We're
Do we
going
have
real
my,
tech heavy.
my laser sword yet, or?
There
yet.
will be more
Take
things
Wednesday
that
off.
are going to be
No, I
shown
have
off
plans.
there that we're unaware
That
of.
it's basically
about
what I want to
my
do. I can do it today
automatic,
or tomorrow.
And Very easy to reload, multiple cartridge taser.
So that's
that'll be something that maybe comes down the line.
No,
What
I
I'm more
can't do what
interested
I
in
want to
doing
do
for
on
us is
Wednesday.
getting us stun batons.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Batons
I-
that don't hurt anybody but just stun them.
I do want to make clear we don't have a contract right now. We did go through the contract. I had a lawyer go through it. There was really bad
They're
loopholes.
revising.
It's
Okay,
revising, so we are
little
going to be
little
going on this
dumbasses.
based on word of
It's
mouth,
you're not
and
hearing
then
me.
we
It's
will
either
find
today
a
or
later date.
tomorrow.
Yep.
This thing that I want to do is only
We have
available
we
today
have a
or
verbal
tomorrow.
Contract to make it for everyone to be happy.
I'll take Wednesday off then.
Right, they know that. We know that. We all want to work together. We're not going to get fucked over. They're not going to try and fuck us over.
And we
But-
can walk away at any point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can walk away at any
We
point.
can put on the table that we'd like to leave. However, it just requires both parties to agree to it. But that it also requires two parties for them to sever us.
Okay. All right.
We don't have to worry about Bass squeezing his fat ass in any of our uniforms, at least.
Yeah, we have asked specifically for that if any point they want to make a CPD, that the only way we'll accept it is if it is absorbed into us.
Let me go ask.
Our liveries and uniforms cannot be used in any other department. And they agreed to that.
But is there anything else? So Rhodes, you should know that when you got here, we had to talk about Bloom. So basically, we all unanimously agreed that he should be fired.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I think objectively, that's the right call. But it's gonna hurt to lose Bloom. I'll say that.
We have also discussed, because it sounds really bad when we just say we fire him. It's not a forever fire. It's a fire, take some time away, and then reapply when we feel that it's time to. And we've kind of left that open to interpretation. Because he may decide he never wants to come back, but at the same
When
time,
he feels he's ready, he
when
can
he feels he's
reapply.
ready. Yeah.
He's ready to recommit to us. He can come back as a. I can't. No spoilers.
Okay. All right. Wait, where is Gunner around?
I believe Gunner went to go help with the Rust compound shoot. I haven't seen him since. Unsure what he's.
Did Gunner give his input? I know he's pretty close with Bloom.
Well, that's what I was thinking. We could get Gunner in here to kind of plead his case since Bloom isn't present. I feel like that's kind of something we should be doing. We're not tyrants. We should be able to hear people out, but we do. The thing is, though, I doubt he can sway us because we have unanimously reached a decision that even Gunner said he thought was fair. So I'm going to call Gunner and get him in here.
The devil. Hello?
You able to come to the captain's office? All right, bye.
Okay, I'm on my way. Okay, bye. All right.
Where are you going?
Gunner just apparently stabbed Crystal with a needle which had something in it, and they're all falling apart at Viceroy.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's
probably
get
shouldn't
Gunner's
come
opinion
here.
on this, guys.
No. No.
Yo, guys, let's call Gunner.
How many witnesses?
Yes, I got.
Hold on.
Tom.
Hey, guys. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is why we should make it an unlockable thing. Corruption unlocks when you're Lieutenant Plus. Because Gunner's just going to keep doing corrupt shit.
Yeah, well, they said to me on the phone, get us down there, or they're going to, or one's going to attack Gunner.
What's happening with Gunner right now?
You just stabbed someone.
Crystal with a needle, and they think it was used, and they don't know if it was safe, and they don't know what was in it.
Well, so that's what I'm saying is we have to talk about what, because Gunner is going to keep attacking people. He's a drug addict.
Yep.
But what is corruption right now? Is that corruption, or is giving criminals and gangs information corruption?
I think the line starts when you start doing things that negatively affect PD members with the aid of those outside of the PD.
I agree with that.
I think that's a reasonable threshold.
What if two cops get together and plan the murder of another cop? and then murder that cop. Is that corruption?
Well, murder.
is definitely
Murder is life in prison. Yes. Murder
That
is
sounds
life.
like an internal affair. No. Okay, just
Listen, I don't give a shit which way we go with the corruption. We do need to set clear boundaries, though.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying here is because here's the thing, Pred's probably gonna start a brawl in the garage tomorrow. I'm sure. So I mean, is that corruption? No, it's not. That's just Pred brawling in the garage, right? But if Pred were to unlock the door and you know, Mr. K comes in and shoots someone in the head and then that person dies, well.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
there's a definitive line there.
Isn't that what what's his face did? Croc literally
Croc is fired, is he not?
Yeah, Croc is fired.
There you go.
He literally, but the thing is though, Soze didn't
Trooper's
fire him
more
for it, which I
progressive
thought
than
was
us.
questionable. He,
hold
that's
on.
not why he got in
Wait,
trouble. He got in
is he
trouble.
actually fired, or was he just released as a trooper and another department's going to pick him up and it's not going to be us?
Well, I heard that LSPD hired him before he quit.
Okay, so okay. It's hard for me to judge because I sit here and question, you know. I think the right call is for Bloom to be fired.
Well, here's the one thing that you did miss. We all agreed that we don't give a fuck about the standard of other departments. We give a fuck about the standard of our own department.
I agree with that.
We're not gonna if we dilly dally around waiting for like other people to kind of want to do things, it'll never get done. The only people that can do things is us, and we can push for people in these other departments to have it happen to them too, be it that you can prove it with evidence like we can for Bloom.
Okay, let me ask you this. If I asked each of you how long before you would reasonably consider Bloom rejoining the department?
Couple
how
weeks
long?
at least.
You know what's funny? My immediate thought was anywhere from 7 to 14 days.
I don't think. I think 30 days is more reasonable.
Okay. Angel, Martel, Paul.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
How many days you would
I'll be honest. I don't think he should be allowed to reapply. I don't think he should be allowed. I think if someone's fired, that's it.
I think there should be a criminal trial, and we should decide after the criminal trial.
Yeah.
Well, the trial isn't for the the trial that the charges that he's being charged with.
Yeah, make a new cop.
Are vaguely related to the stuff that the information that we have. But the thing is, though, I don't think he'll be convicted of anything, but he very well could be. So it could be termination if he's found guilty. Can't reapply, but if he
Guys, remember the Penta might not even
What
come.
is he going to be
stream
found
tomorrow.
guilty of? Conspiracy
Yes, I will.
for shit that happened a week prior?
If I take today off, I
don't know
can
what the
stream
fuck
tomorrow.
Bundy and Toretti and all of them are planning either.
That sounds silly. That's like accessory before the fact.
But I
of
do
the fact and before that fact.
But I do kind of agree that maybe he shouldn't be allowed to reapply either.
Will I?
Maybe for termination. Maybe firing should be a permanent termination from the.
I mean, it should. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Yep.
Man,
You know
it
what
should.
I think?
Yes,
I
it
think
should.
I think he should just clone himself, and then take his brain, get it put
Stop
into
with
a
that cloning
microchip,
shit.
and then
Because
he
Dean
should
Watson is
jump off
telling
of a cliff.
everyone he's cloned me.
Yeah,
Well,
apparently.
I mean, you
My
should ask
Twitter was
Fury.
hacked, by the
you
way.
should ask Fury about that, Rhodes. Honestly, Fury might know some more stuff that might concern you.
Oh God.
So yeah, just hands up.
Look, I think that, and I hear you, because I like Bloom a lot too, Rhodes, but you got to look at it from an unbiased perspective. You know what I mean?
From an unbiased perspective, I can sit here and say Bloom should be fired, no questions asked, and he should never be trusted again.
Yeah.
However,
So long.
on the flip side, do we, or not do we, but are we taking into account sort of what we deal with on the day to day. Like, yes, I consider what Bloom did very bad, but comparing it to everything else that goes on.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, though. Is that so we have to okay, we're kind of going in circles right now, but we have to define what we think corruption is, right? I think the line is you're giving information to outside sources so they can commit crimes.
Yep, I think that's very bad.
I think that we can just simply define it as that.
Wait, hold on.
Ain't this what that one cadet did?
Didn't he then lie to both you, Wrangler, and you, Pred?
I mean, yeah, he hasn't been honest with us.
He lied. Yeah.
Okay, well, if he hasn't been honest, then fuck it. Fire him. And good luck, Bloom.
His justifications make zero sense.
Didn't he try pinning it on him trying to give wrong info, despite the info he gave being correct?
He didn't use the word wrong. He said it was a deterrent. But Sizz is... I've watched Sizz walk into the PD and shoot... I think it was Toretti in front of Bloom. Like, Bloom knows that Sizz will come to the PD and shoot somebody.
Okay, instead of going running circles, I can throw up an unanimous vote, and I think, and we just vote on it.
Jenny, you can go
pointless.
if you need to.
I
think we're all on the same page. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. You can go.
But you guys might want to come downstairs with me because they've got Gunner in cuffs.
Okay.
All right, let's go downstairs. Are you guys
Wait,
show of force?
how long's his?
Show of force?
What are they charging him with?
I don't know.
He stabbed Crystal with a needle in Viceroy, and they don't know. I don't know the that's.
Oh, terrorism. Yeah, charge him.
Crystal's like obsessed with him. Why is she even charging him?
I don't think she is.
Hey guys.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
Hey, we brought all high command for this.
All right. Now
even
it's
Rhodes
no
is
longer my
here.
issue.
Oh, good.
What'd you do?
What did I do?
You tell us.
About which part?
All of it.
Okay.
Telling Mickey to get... Okay, listen, I could explain the thing with Crystal Clear and heroin and Mickey.
Hey, hold on. Before you do that, we just had a big conversation about how we're going to handle corruption.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay. Yeah, so what happened?
What?
Yeah, we're firing Bloom.
Yeah.
All right, got it. What the fuck happened?
Oh,
With what?
With why the fuck you're in cuffs?
Rhodes doesn't know.
I just told you. Crystal Clear was passed out, and Mickey happened to have some heroin on him, and I thought maybe it would help ease her pain.
That was sweet.
Yeah,
Honey,
see,
that
that's
was
what I
sweet.
thought. You know, she
So
was in
you
pain.
practice medicine without a license?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Can't do that,
Let's
Gunner.
have your PSP, honey.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Wait,
you know,
hold on.
possession of heroin.
How far does the Good Samaritan law go?
Well, he is engaged to a doctor. I do have my PSP.
Hmm.
Does that do anything? We gotta tie the knot, honey. We gotta get married. Okay, you're gonna have so many more rights when you're married to me.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
I don't think that your doctorate is shared after you're married. I don't think it's a mortgage.
Yeah, I think you share
Yeah, but I'm
like your bank account. You don't share your college.
I got my
certificate.
medical degree.
But what happens if it's the woman with the doctorate?
Gunner?
He still gets half of
Mhm.
everything he has in the house. So
Oh.
fuck.
Gets half of everything.
Were you fully aware what was it or in that syringe?
What?
You both get a
Yes.
master's degree.
Did he inject you with the syringe?
No, no. I
What?
just- No.
Are you guys
Are you
okay?
under the influence?
No, I'm completely sober. I've been sober all day. For the last like 3-4 days.
What's wrong, Gunner? You seem like your mood has shifted.
Yeah, it's called sobriety, Wrangler. It sucks ass.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
terrible.
don't know why
Right.
anyone chooses to be this way.
Well, you're supposed to be sober. That's.
What do you mean?
I know I don't choose to be that way. God bless you, Gunner. You're doing it for one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Honey, we'll get married and then divorce, and then you can have half of everything I have, including my PSP.
Thank you
And that'll
so
solve
much.
this problem.
Yes. Okay. So.
All right. So, what is
what's
the LSPD one to charge you?
I'm charging him.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I'm just a witness.
Pond.
I witnessed the whole thing.
Pond.
No.
If you feel the need to charge him, you got to do it the right way to submit it to the
I
docket.
already had the docket going. I already have it ready.
All right. I mean, listen.
Well, good luck, honey. I gotta go.
I'm
buy a
fine
new
with
mattress.
cops charging other
Bye,
cops for
sweetheart.
crimes.
That I lost. Bye, honey. Love you.
Love you too.
Gunner, we're gonna have to have a thorough review of what occurred.
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say that the mayor had heroin?
Could be at risk.
Yes,
Yeah.
the mayor had heroin.
Oh.
Well, I mean, listen.
That
was
explains
it-
why he
I
took
was-
that 2-week vacation.
I was on her list of emergency contacts. Is she pressing charges against me?
She doesn't need to be she doesn't need to be pressing charges against you for you practicing medicine without a license. Kinda.
Oh, okay.
Gunner, you all right? You don't seem like yourself right now.
What do you mean I don't seem? You're gaslighting me into thinking
Hold
me.
on. No, Gunner, you
guys
guys seem
gaslighting
like
me.
yourself
That's
right now.
fucking great.
All right, high
Come over
command
here.
huddle. HCA.
Can I speak with you?
Hey, Rhodes, I don't know.
I realized she was right over my shoulder when I said that.
Well, also, we probably should have filled you in, but Gunner has threatened to break every law and get fired too if we fire Bloom.
Okay, why don't we fire him and show him what life is like for a week without being a police
We'll just
officer?
do drugs and go attack the tuner shop.
Okay, and then he won't be rehired. Sounds like
Yeah,
consequence.
Brad,
to
why don't we
me.
just fire Gunner?
Yeah, let's just
So
fire
why
Gunner.
are you guys looking at me? I don't think we should fire Gunner for this. He hasn't done this stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's
We'll
not
just wait
get
for him to
petty
do it.
with people because we're in high positions and just because we
Yeah,
can
but
do things.
right now, what are we gonna do
He's
about the
open-
fact that
well, hold on.
he just stabbed Crystal
Him
with
openly
heroin?
saying that he's going to defy. Look, well, I mean, to be fair, he didn't pass any information to any criminals and have her stabbed.
You know, he is threatening to do all this, though.
He's just saying it and acting out. He won't actually do it.
Well, I think if anyone's threats are credible, it's probably Gunner's.
Look, if you guys, all right, listen. So here's the thing. I'll put it to a vote. Do you guys want to fire Gunner?
Yes.
Based on what's being said, I don't like it. I mean, we can give him a firm warning that you fuck around, you're gonna get fired.
He does nothing but fuck around. What are you people talking about?
Gunner is literally Bloom times 100 in terms of like the actual shit that he does get up to and does, and we know he does, and we can prove he does, and I'm surprised that he's not on fight.
If you want to hurt him, make him do paperwork.
Not wrong.
He quit his job last time.
Okay,
here's
I
the
just
thing.
want to.
Do we demote Gunner?
Hold on. If we're gonna be bringing up this new standard of firing people for being corrupt, we can't just like not fire people just because they're funny. We like them. Because I mean, let's be honest. Like that's the only reason Gunner gets away with it.
Only
He
Bloom
does
was a
just
little
make you
funnier.
laugh. So, I think Gunner's funnier than Bloom personally.
I imagine Pond is.
Yeah,
only
Gunner's like the
pushing this-
Steve-O of the PD before he got clean.
Yeah, I like Gunner more than Bloom.
Hey, again, I think Pond might only be pushing this because I said Bloom's being fired. Oops, I
She
didn't
was
realize.
pushing it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had him in
She
cuffs.
said she already had the docket ready.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I don't know. Her tone.
I
was
mean,
like,
look,
Definitely shifted.
if you want, we can just, keep an eye on Gunner.
Get a Red Bull, Wrangler. Get a Red
No.
Bull. Get locked in. I got one today. It was great.
I think all of us collectively as high command go up to the captain's office with Gunner, right? He's not going to prison right now. He's got to go to the docket. Plus, we'll make sure that policies are being followed. How long has he been in cuffs? What crime has he committed? Will he even have to serve time?
Tomorrow? You guys really think tomorrow would be better?
Anyways, we'll go to the
Because
captain's
he was
office.
in cuffs a
we'll
week
discuss.
prior to the drop.
I'm just saying. Yeah, pretty much.
It probably
Otherwise-
will be.
Actually, never mind. You know what? Let's get him into the captain's office and let's discuss the fact that if he does that shit, he will get fired.
Did she leave?
Yeah, she's kind of conflicted
Alright.
anyway. She's engaged to the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Pond, we're not going to interfere in this, but we are going to go have a conversation.
Mondays
with
are always
Gunner,
bad.
all right?
I streamed last Monday and
He will be let
Tuesday, and
go
I thought it
anyway.
was
He's
pretty
good
good.
to go. Alright, it's going on the docket for him. I gotta go talk to him.
All right, perfect. Hey, but don't. Hey, Pond. Keep up the good work. All right.
No, it happens every day. It happens every day.
Come on.
Yeah, it sounds like I should probably be around for the reveal.
Hey, Rogers, how you doing?
Doing good.
Comrade.
You need to work on your stand-up.
What stand-up comedy
I
skills?
really think that if you became a bit funnier, your job would be safer.
I don't think the type of comedy that Gunner does transitions well to stand-up.
I think it'd be good, you know, because like,
I think
listen,
I-
we fire Gunner.
He's
and
a
then
heroin
I
addict.
don't-
How's he gonna do
stand-up comedian,
stand-up?
You know, I think he could do it. I think he could do it pretty well.
What do you mean? Tons of drug addicts are stand-ups. All the greats
Gunner,
die early.
Would you rather be
I've never
Dave
seen a
Cook,
heroin addict stand up.
or yourself?
Oh, really? How about Mitch Hedberg?
He's not standing anymore.
Well, he's dead.
He did do stand-up.
I've
It
seen a
got
couple
really
videos
funny.
of him nodding off. I guess you could use the
This is
mic
fucking-
stand to
It
prop
made it
yourself
even
up.
funnier. It made it even funnier. Tell me I'm
Who
wrong.
the fuck is calling me? Whose number ends in 6898?
It usually sat. That's true.
Hello?
That's Storm.
What's up?
Gunner, why don't you take a seat?
Okay.
It sounds like
Your Wrangler. I don't want your skin dripping all in my chair.
Oh, sorry. It
Yeah,
sounds like. It sounds like. Should I be around tomorrow?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, that's up to you.
know,
I
if
mean,
they're
you
not
probably
able to
should be
properly
around tomorrow.
communicate
It's
right
gonna
now,
be a
that's
fantastic
definitely
day.
something that they can
Alright.
they can do once they've recovered it.
But it's really your call.
Had time to sort of think over it.
I mean, it's unfortunate timing because we tried to do it several other times, but this was
Oh.
the date that was
Okay.
unanimously decided.
That's okay.
on.
I think I can make it
Unanimously.
work.
So whether that be a couple hours, maybe you want to be around, maybe you want to be around an entire day. You know, try and get your. I really want you to be there though. You know what I mean? Like I want you to be there. If you
Off
can just be
stream.
there for the event,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I might just take tonight, man.
But you know,
Okay, I'm
are you
not
going to be there
familiar
for me?
with Who that is?
Yeah. I think I can make it work.
We can send an officer down.
All right,
there
it's going to be like 3 p.m.
to get
CST.
you know, a statement or
Yeah, that's fine.
figure out what
Yeah, I think I can make it work.
All right, perfect. All right, Gunner, we got to talk to you.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
So, it's important that you know that we all
Break's
sat
fine.
down and
Well,
had a
it's just there's
discussion
just
about
shit that I
Bloom,
want to
the
do. You know
entirety
what I
of
mean?
High Command.
Okay.
But it sounds like tomorrow.
Kind of unanimous that we don't agree with what he did because
Sounds
what
like
he
tomorrow
did
will
was
just be better.
literal corruption, feeding information to people outside of the
Simeon
PD,
said thanks for the
plot
5
to
gifted subs.
Have somebody killed and then lie to your higher ups about stuff when the timeline's been proved completely wrong from what you're stating
Thank
while you're in
you.
contact with the
Aw.
person that was, you know, that was aware of what was going on with the victim of that crime and actively feeding information to try and get a cop killed who was dead 8-10 days later. I mean, where do you think the spectrum lies for corruption within the PD? Like us doing stuff to each other and us doing stuff on our own accord.
Well,
is-
I will counter with this, right? No, because it literally, I don't know. And the thing is, I would like to make a comparative analysis, but what's going to happen is it's just going to turn into
whataboutism.
Yep.
Here's the thing: neither one of us have ever leaked. Here's the thing, right? I've done shit. You're aware of some of the shit I've done that we won't talk about here, but what can you prove about me? And on top of that, what can you prove? When have I don't agree with us feeding any type of information outside of the PD because that is single-handedly the biggest
That's a
issue with
drink.
the department. Ask any cop that does detective work. What is the biggest issue? Your cases get leaked. Terrible. What Bloom did was fucking stupid. He did it right from his phone. Blatant disregard for his... either he was filled with anger or what, but... No. Where do you think the line is drawn when it comes to... What is PD corruption to you, Gunner?
I mean, I guess my thing is, I do draw the line at putting when I'm on duty, trying to make sure that no officers do get hurt or shot or possibly killed.
Gunner, you
Okay,
just
Wrangler.
stabbed an officer.
No, I didn't stab him.
Wait, who did?
It was Mickey S.
Oh.
And plus, it wasn't heroin the drug. It was
so
heroin
long.
like Wonder Woman.
Huh?
Like she was a heroine.
Yeah, exactly, with the E on the end.
Yeah, she's a heroine.
Yep.
Oh, so you didn't give
Wrangler,
her
why
drugs.
don't you tell Gunner what we think police corruption is?
So basically, if you
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me silence my phone really quick. I keep getting
That's okay.
calls. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So we think that we'd like to draw the line at when you give inside information to outside groups so they can commit a crime.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not. Are you guys insinuating that I'm giving information to the Russians?
No, we're not.
No. We're asking you: is the
We're
lead
asking- we're asking
basically?
if you agree.
You're
Oh,
the
yeah,
expert
absolutely.
witness on corruption.
Fuck. God damn it! I don't want to
Well,
be
now
that
I'm
expert.
offended.
Why are you offended?
I thought I was the expert witness on.
Oh
never
no,
mind.
Gunner's
Nope,
way
you're-
more corrupt.
Oh my God! Really?
He was. We started this conversation with you in handcuffs.
That is true.
Had a very good point.
You
We
also
literally
just got
started-
paid off by Russians, so
That is for my campaign, and nothing about that is illegal.
can I check your bank account?
Gunner, I think that you've been handcuffed more than you've put handcuffs on people.
It's true. Probably spent 2 hours in handcuffs just last night.
Oh God.
But Wrangler did that to me, and he wouldn't uncuff me, and he made me
Nope.
made me go through.
Hey, who
little
got you out of
soul
cuffs
acid.
anyway?
The Russians.
There you go.
Gunner, did you say or imply that if Bloom got fired, you would continuously do illegal shit?
I think I said I was going to just quit.
I heard that you said you were going to commit every crime.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that does sound like something I'd say, but.
Would you really quit if Bloom was fired?
Oh God, I don't know, because here's the thing, right? It's like what even is
Sorry about that, Jenny.
but what even is justice? What is justice? Like, at what point do we use comparative situations to define justice?
I mean, I think the point when an officer is now laying dead in the morgue.
So that is the line. So everything up until that is okay. Like when I am sold for $50,000 to Chain Gang.
Yeah, no.
Well, hold on. Who sold you to to Chain Gang for $50,000?
Oh, it was actually two officers. It was myself and Vingle. It was Conan Clarkson, and I constantly. I think I brought it up to Bass about.
So before you continue, we're not concerned with the standards that other departments hold themselves to.
Yeah, that's the
We
problem.
can no longer sit back and just
so
be
long.
loosey-goosey because other departments don't give a fuck. What we need to do is someone needs to fucking start taking that stand. And we can't be disgruntled when other departments don't share the same opinion.
I mean, I don't disagree with the call, but I mean, like I said, like a couple weeks ago, I mean, clear leaked information about a murder warrant to the murderer. I mean, did anything even come out of that?
Hey, how long ago did this happen with Clarkson?
Oh, it's been over 60 days now.
Yeah, you should just charge him with, human trafficking. What you should have done.
All right, so here's the thing about a warrant. It is public information, but I think that the circumstances of that particular warrant was that it wasn't public information and that HVTU was going to happen.
I mean, I got suspended for almost.
But they'll lose everything. I
guess
know nothing
my
about that,
biggest
in character
issue,
or out of
and this has always been my biggest issue with the police department, and I understand. Now we are, yes, is like I mean, especially with the shift in everything that's going on, is if this is where we draw the line, and I'm being, and again, this is my opinion. Please, nobody take it as like if we are going to do this, then I think we need to just fucking lay the hammer down and just be like, and I know it's coming from a corrupt cop, but the reason I do the shit I do is because I know I can get away with it. So it's like, okay, if that's the case, I can and I will lock it up. And you just tell me like, look, these are the things we're doing. If we are going to fucking be this department, then we need to act accordingly. And if things come up in the future, then we need to handle the every situation the same, well, not the same, but based on the circumstances, we analyze it and then issue punishment that would fit with whatever's going on. I guess that's my biggest thing with this whole thing with Bloom. Do I think, honest to God truth is I don't want to see him fired, right? I think Bloom is, I mean, I was literally just driving in my car thinking, man, I miss fucking riding with Bloom. I would say he's one of my favorite people to ride with. I think when he does lock it up, he's definitely an amazing cop. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've actually reached out to him to do like help me with my search warrants. I'm like, man, this guy's really good. That being said, I do think giving information about an officer's whereabouts and even private information on the PD is not admissible, but what is it?
Acceptable?
Yeah, it's not acceptable. So I just want to see, listen, I just want to see.
The thing is, though, he got caught. That's the thing. I don't doubt that people do shit, but the thing is, though, he got fucking caught red-handed
Yes.
and lying to his higher-ups.
That's kind of the crux of this, is we're not trying to be, in one way we are, I'm trying to be as like liberal in my wording, please don't take it literally. We're not trying to be the quote unquote all corruption ends fun cops. We're trying to be, if you are caught and you want to take those risks and the risk of getting caught, then we have to have a standard that you are set to. And I do agree, it will have to be that it doesn't matter if we like you or not. It'll have to be the same across the board, including yourself. Like, you'll be under the same, but so will Pred, so will I.
Look, we
so
all
will
know how
everyone
my
else.
story ends. You know, I get fired, and then I become a vigilante and get killed.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty much, that's how it goes. I mean, did you expect it to go any other way?
Drink.
I believe in justice, but I believe in my form of justice. If things were my way, we would execute every criminal in the street like a fucking dog. But we can't do that.
When it comes to Bloom, it's genuinely, it's a combination of things, right? The dishonesty when being confronted about it, that's a major red flag. To me, that's 100% telling me that after this all blows over, he's going to continue doing it. Because otherwise, he would admit to what he did. He wouldn't try to make excuses. And if that did happen, I'd be more inclined to, you know, have a very lengthy suspension. Demotion, whatever the case is. But instead, we're talking about someone who did something that very much so crossed the line. Someone ended up getting killed in the end. And I'm not saying that that's a direct, you know, direct factor, you know, with Bloom, because that shit was like a week prior. But all of that combined is just not good. And Gunner, I was in the same position. I didn't want to see him fired. But if you objectively look at this situation, it's hard to not justify firing him. And I also think that over the course of the past, how long have I been in the PD? 2 years, 3 years? I don't fucking know at this point. But over the course of the past few years, we have continuously said we need to cut down on the people doing dumb shit, worthy of them being fired. And then we catch them, then we give them a slap on the wrist and we say, don't do it again. And typically they do. And rarely does anyone ever get fired. And I hate that, you know, again, it's sort
Donating
of
from
comes down
hospital. Getting my stomach pumped for drinking
I'm not
so
even
much.
going to say fucking up,
Thanks,
because that's
Brad.
not just a fuck up.
Sorry,
That was
man.
Very intentional, like, I'm doing something I shouldn't, then I'm going to lie about it. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think him being fired is deserved. I hate that it has to happen. But we're all on the same page here. And this all sort of wraps around to you because, again, we were told that you were going to go commit every crime in the event where he was fired.
We
don't
all
want
know
this
where the
happening to
line is
you.
drawn. The line is drawn is when other people get pulled into the crossfire. The line is drawn when you're leaking information to the outside PD information, privileged information to the public.
And I just want to say, this is personal because we all know and like Bloom. But if this was some random officer we didn't know and we didn't have a relationship with, none of us would bat an eyelid at us doing
Oh,
this.
absolutely. But, you know, I mean, you got to consider it because, I mean, whether, you know, people want to admit it or not, experience and, you know, seniority and all that, it gives you some leeway.
It does, but in this case, it kind of doesn't.
Yeah, definitely. I think a line has been crossed. I think we all agree on that. So,
I mean, what? I'm just listen again. Like I said, I do agree with. There was a line was crossed. What? I mean, what was he lying about?
all of it. He told us that he was giving all this
Winston-
information as a deterrent. I mean, it's pretty clear he wasn't.
Winston confirmed the timeline that Lilith was found an hour prior to the text message.
I mean, did Bloom know that?
In constant contact with the guy that was actively looking for Lilith, the guy that found Lilith. And his alibi was that he was looking for Lilith. So how could he not fucking know? He was trying to. I believe he was looking for Lizzie Byrne.
I
I mean, we could bring Sizz in here. We could try and get Sizz to
I
come.
mean, I don't think it changed. Regardless, even if we do bring Sizz in here, it doesn't change the fact that it's not.
We can't trust what a criminal says anyway. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I called Sizz. And I asked him if Bloom was a dirty cop. He said, "Oh yeah, Bloom's dirty as fuck." Now I don't know how much we can trust him when he says that type of shit.
I can put it this way. I know that
Imagine
something
spending
was
10K
being
channel
leaked
points to highlight a message.
because I know that someone was watching Mission Row PD.
What the fuck?
Because someone mistook me for another officer and called to get annoyed at me about the release of Lizzie. So information was being leaked actively at that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why
100%.
would people do that?
I forgot about that.
That's one thing
Pretty
we
dumb.
can't have. We can't have people leaking privileged information. That's the biggest issue with the police department is that people leak information. And it's such a big fucking issue. He may not be directly involved in the murder, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like he wasn't trying to get him murdered prior to the murder.
That boy fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen, at this point, there's nothing I can say or do, and regardless, I mean, it's a bummer. I'm not going to go out.
Because you care about your job, Gunner.
Yeah, but I mean, so does I don't think. I think it's unfair to.
Bloom. The thing is, though, Bloom got caught. No one in here doubts that Bloom's a bad cop or doesn't care about his job.
I think what the sheriff is saying here is that it's bad that he did what he did, even if he got caught or not.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Am I
that's the
right,
bottom line.
guys?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
You ready to wrap this up?
yeah, I'm not going to go and commit a bunch of crimes.
It could be a shame if you did.
Well, I'm not going to get caught.
And nothing stops you from getting chief of police and rehiring Bloom.
Yeah, literally nothing.
Our standard doesn't reflect your department.
I did take money from the Russians, then Jenny.
I know you did. You think I'm
We
stupid?
know you did that. You told me
think
that
I'm
you did.
Stupid? You just because you lie to me doesn't mean that you pull Eddie wool over my eyes, Gunner. I'm not stupid.
I'm sorry, didn't someone start this conversation with Gunner? Let me check your bank account.
Yeah,
You
that
can
was
check
me. Yeah, I'm going to. Don't worry.
Okay. Don't I have like in my profile that you're always allowed to check my bank records and my phone records?
Yeah, right in your profile. Then date it, and there you go.
No, I think it's. Oh, William Gunner gives consent for SU to always go through his phone records. That's what it was.
Hey, well, I am allowed to do that anyway. You gave me permission for that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's wrap this up. I appreciate everyone coming.
Yeah,
around.
you know, I'm just gonna go to bed, and I'll just see you guys tomorrow for the
Why are you
for the
going to bed?
event, so I can be around tomorrow for the event.
Okay.
The what?
I need to go too.
The event.
All right. Rhodes, Angel, Hall, Wrangler, really appreciate you guys being around. Rhodes,
Thank you, Fred.
thanks for coming around.
See you guys
Yeah, no
tomorrow.
problem.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Are you gonna be on duty tomorrow?
Way to go,
Have a good one,
chat.
Rangy.
Yeah, I'll be on duty.
I think it's more important that I'm around tomorrow.
Oh,
I think
actually, hey,
I think taking
Wrangler,
today off is the play.
Have you met Garth Crooks?
Yeah, I got his number.
Have you
Good
heard
guy.
his cover of your songs?
I did. You know, he's got a long way to go, but he's not bad.
Yeah. He's real talented.
He's
He's
no Randy Wrangler, but he's pretty good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I technically hired him on for the PBSO, made a unit, the special bard unit, and he rides around with me, and he sings people into not shooting me. Great.
Wow.
Wonderful. Yeah. Listen, all it takes is a good voice. Maybe you should start singing at traffic stop.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. People are like, "Hey, you're the pump guy," but no, you know, no one's gonna want to watch me sing anything now. So
Why not?
look at me. Why do you think there's no ugly singers?
Well, when I first walked into the room, I originally thought Bass changed departments, but what happened?
I got nuked. I was on ground zero when the Russians nuked their own compound yesterday.
Okay, why don't you make a song about it?
Oh, good, a pity song.
Yes.
I'm above
What
that.
can you do better as an artist than to pull an emotion?
I could do my own Through the Wire. Through the Radiation.
Jesus. Well,
That's a good
listen,
idea.
you have a
That's
good one.
idea. All right.
You know, just consider singing at traffic stops. People are far less likely to kill you.
Yeah, maybe I will if I think it's about to escalate.
All right, well, have a good one. Oh.
All right. Bill Mays, I don't have time. I gotta go. If I'm gonna take today off, I need to go now. I'll get with Bill Mays tomorrow.
Situation?
Through the reds. Into the fence. Yeah, I think taking today off and being around all day tomorrow is the play. I think it's gonna be better. Agree? Yeah. I think tomorrow will end up being better RP. Still better than a 45-minute stream? Well, I'll be around tomorrow for a full stream. Oh, there you go. Copium? Who thinks I won't? And who wants to put gifted subs on it? Put some gifted subs on it then. Ooh, put some money where that Pep W is. Also, here's the thing, okay? If I am around tomorrow, my chat won't get fucking gangbanged with Meta the second I start on Wednesday. You see what I'm saying? I won't be immediately tilted by dumbass chatters Wednesday. So there you go. Unless something happens today. Who knows? Alright, I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live at Reset. So there you go. This is going to be better. Off today. Actually, I mean, you're getting a mini stream today, so whatever. And then I'll be around all day tomorrow. Okay, bye.